and arranged by Paul Lavender. Finishing out tonight's performance, the band will present the Michael Brown arrangement of Devil with the Blue Dress and Good Golly Miss Molly, as recorded by Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheels. The Shamokin Area High School band staff consists of Kevin Steyer, band director, Sharon Steyer, assistant band director and assistant percussion instructor, Gordon Ensinger, percussion instructor, Dan Schumann, marching instructor, Alicia Wilby, guard instructor, Heidi Criswell, assistant guard instructor, Graydon Dunkelberger, percussion assistant, Dale Criswell, drill designer, Emma Clark, band camp assistant. Special thanks to the Shamokin Area School Board Administration and the Shamokin Area Band and Orchestra Boosters for their continued support. So now, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the sights and sounds of the 2020 Shamokin Area High School Indian Marching Band, the pride of the coal region.
Okay.
Football team. The
Right there,
football
and you want me to like
team
pan in
members
between them?
are Austin Bainbridge.
All right.
Austin is escorted by his parents, Bob and Carol Bainbridge. Austin plans on going to a trade school to become a welder upon graduation.
All right.
Next up, we have Colin Baza. Colin is escorted by his parents, Rick and Nicole Baza. He is undecided as to what he wants to pursue as a further future career. Next up, we have Billy Delbaugh. Billy is escorted by his parents, Bill and Don Delbaugh. Billy plans to attend college following graduation. Next, we have Colin Duginitz. Colin is escorted by his parents, Mike and Mary Duginitz. Colin plans to attend college after graduation. Next, we have Shane Hess. Shane is escorted by his parents, Patrick and Diane Hess. Shane plans to pursue a career in nursing following graduation. Next, we have Tyler Coleman. Tyler is escorted by his parents, Sean and Heather Coleman. After graduation, Tyler plans to pursue a career in real estate. Next up, we have Zachary Kinsey. Zachary is escorted by his mother, Christina Freiberger. Zach plans on attending college following graduation. Next up, we have Micah Miller. Micah is escorted by his parents, Dr. Wayne and Susan Miller. Micah plans to attend college following graduation. Next up, we have Ian Paul. Ian is escorted by his parents, Scott and Brandy Paul. Ian plans to attend college and major in actuarial science upon graduation. Next up is Hunter Rodarmel. Hunter is escorted by his parents, Matt and Amy Rodarmel. Hunter plans to attend college to major in engineering following graduation. Next, we have Dominic Wilson. Dominic is escorted by his mother, Angela Lowry. Dominic plans to attend college or join the National Guard upon graduation. That concludes our senior football players. Next up, the football cheerleaders. First, we have Emily Bland. Emily is escorted by her parents, Robert and Brenda Bland. Emily plans on pursuing a career as a physical assistant upon graduation. Physician assistant, excuse me, Emily. Next, we have Faith and Grace Carpenter, escorted by their parents, Steve and Jennifer Carpenter. Faith and Grace both plan on joining the workforce after graduation. Next, we have Kylie DeHoughton. Kylie is escorted by her mother, Amanda Elliott. Kylie plans to attend college after graduation for psychology. Next we have Paige Clayman. Paige is escorted by her parents, Jamie and Wendy Clayman. Paige plans to attend a four-year college to major in medical imaging upon graduation. Next we have Gabrielle Kurtz, escorted by her parents, Todd and Kara Kurtz. Gabrielle plans to attend Lock Haven University with a pre-physician assistant major and a minor in French. Next we have Diana Martinez. Diana is escorted by her parents, Israel and Nancy Martinez. Diana plans on attending college to pursue a doctoral degree in psychology. By her parents, Bill and Veronica Persing. Alyssa plans on attending college to become a physician's assistant. Next we have Shelby Searles. Shelby is escorted by her father, Stephen Searles. Shelby plans on attending college to major in psychology. Next we have Alexis Steenberg. Alexis is escorted by her parents, Eric and Tamara Steenberg. Alexis plans on attending college to major in mechanical engineering. That concludes the football cheerleaders senior announcements. Next up, the Shamokin area band seniors. First we have Joshua Bayshore. Joshua is escorted by his parents, Alfred and Esther Bayshore. Joshua plans to study film and television production at NYU following graduation. Next we have Caitlin Brunson. Caitlin is escorted by her mother, Katrina Noblin. Caitlin plans on pursuing a career in nursing after graduation. She is also a member of the Shamokin area cross-country team. Next up, we have Audrey Kristen. Audrey is escorted by her parents, Jason and Kathleen Kristen. Audrey plans on attending college to major in psychology following graduation. Next up, Gavin DeGreen. Gavin is escorted by his parents, Jason and Tracy DeGreen. Gavin plans on attending Penn College to major in computer science. Next we have Sloan Dirk. Sloan is escorted by his parents, Jake and Patty Dirk. Sloan plans on attending Susquehanna University with a double major in music education and secondary education in history. Next we have Blake Harris. Blake is escorted by his parents, Mark and Kelly Harris. Blake plans on attending Susquehanna University to major in music education. Next, we have Mark Kirikar, escorted by his parents, John and Stephanie Kirikoff. Mark plans on attending Lock Haven University to major in social work. That's Mark Kirikoff. Next we have Kaylee Libby. Kaylee is escorted by her parents, Mark and Loretta Libby. Kaylee plans on attending college to major in psychology following graduation. Next we have Riley Noroski. Riley is escorted by her mother and stepfather, Stephanie Knoll and Mark Freiberger. Riley plans on attending college to major in aeronautical engineering upon graduation. Next up, we have Ashley Oakham. Ashley is escorted by her parents, Jim and Jacqueline Oakham. Ashley plans on attending college to major in communications following graduation. Next up, we have Jaden Slavic. Jaden is escorted by her mother, Jessica Dillon. Jaden plans on taking a gap year to travel before attending college. Next we have Destiny Smith. Destiny is escorted by her parents, Chris Smith and Renee Warmkessel. Destiny plans on attending college to a major in nursing. Next we have Aubrey Schultz, escorted by her parents, Next we have Gwen Suloff, escorted by her parents, Richard and Charlene Suloff. Glenn plans on attending ATC for automotive technical training. Next we have Michaela Wagner. Michaela is escorted by her parents, Don and Virginia Orner and Candy Wagner. Michaela plans on attending Susquehanna University to study forensic psychiatry. And now for our cross-country member. Ladies and gentlemen, Audrey Schultz. Audrey is escorted by her parents, Eric and Heather Schultz, and Tyler Wilson. Aubrey National Guard, and then attend Indiana University of Pennsylvania in Culinary Arts. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving all of our seniors a round of applause, and don't forget their parents who have been with them every step of the way.
Okay, good evening, Shamokin area fans. We're broadcasting and televising on YouTube, Shamokin area station, the game between Shamokin area Indians and the Shikellamy Braves at Kemp Memorial Stadium, and it's a beautiful night for football. Good fall evening, a little nippy, and it should be a great game, and also a very pivotal game for both teams. And if we don't, Shamokin's doing a great job, 2 wins after that opening loss. And if they get this one, they'll be sitting very nicely on a position for a playoff spot. My co-announcer, Jimmy Kramer here, Penn State attendee, majoring in communications. And this is what he wants to do and become famous, as I said before. He's here with me tonight after a week off. And he has a few things to say about the game.
Yeah, it's certainly good to be back after last week. I watched the game. Shamokin played very well. They impressed me against Selinsgrove, who I thought was going to be a tougher opponent. And they came out right off the bat, set the tone, didn't give up the lead ever. So nice, good shutout for them. I think it went a long way to get momentum for this week and the rest of the season going forward.
Okay, Shamokin's kicking team is already on the field. I'm assuming they elected to kick off and take the second half ball. And Shikellamy will receive, and going back for Shikellamy, number 4, number 84, and number 3, and Osaski doing the kicking chores for Shamokin.
See if you can set the tone with a good kickoff here.
And we're off. It's a pretty deep ball. Nice kick for Osaski, 23 for the Braves. And he is hit immediately.
Nice tackle there. It looks like Colin Baza, quarterback on the tackle there. Nice special teams play from Baza.
And the Indians are off to a good defensive start with a nice hit on the opening kickoff. So, again, Shamokin's been playing well. Shikellamy got their first win after 2 losses. One to Central Mountain, one to Jersey Shore, and they beat Milton. I think we said it was 14-0 last week, Jenny.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
So we both have a win over Milton. Should be a fairly even game. I'm excited to see how they come out and start this game.
Okay, Shikellamy under new coach Jim Kaiser, who coached at Danville. Wing T-man seems like he's coming out with some spread stuff. And shotgun formation, and we have a flag right away.
Flag already.
And the guy over here towards our booth standing on the 40-yard line through the flag.
Last week I noticed was a lot more sloppy than week 1 and 2, so looks like already getting the penalty started here. Looks like it is on them, though, so that's always good.
Okay. Yeah, we were surprised early on when we announced those first games how little number of penalties were.
Yeah, there's usually, on average, a lot more penalties than happened the first few weeks, looks like.
Okay, Shikellamy back out. Same formation, 5 yards deeper, 1st and 15 in the first quarter, 11:55. Back snap on the shotgun. He's being rushed hard. He's got grabbed, and he gets away.
What an escape.
And he gets away again, and he brought down with about a 5-yard loss, maybe an 8-yard loss.
About 6 Indians had a chance of getting him down, finally bring him down after a long scramble.
And the quarterback, what's his number? The quarterback, number 9.
Looks like just about every
Ballas
single defensive
Greeny.
lineman got some sort of pressure. That was a great start for the D-line. Got to corral him earlier. He would always like to see him end the play before he can get out and find someone, but it was a good result.
So we got 2nd and 23 here. Shikellamy deep in their own territory.
They're going shotgun 5 receivers, trying to play like an NFL team here.
Yes, lone backfield. Nobody there. Just the quarterback, and he keeps it, runs around this side, stumbles over his own feet, and falls down at about the 19-yard line.
I'd credit that tackle to the turf monster there.
Yes, his feet were a little tangled up there, and he brought himself down. But he did gain about 5.
Yeah, they had decent pursuit. They were going to get him pretty soon anyway, so not much of a difference.
Shamokin has to hold on this 3rd down to force a punt. They got some room. They should give him a little bit more. In my opinion, back up a little bit, play the sticks.
Yeah, I think they have been playing too close up to the line of scrimmage this season on long downs.
Again, open backfield, shotgun. Balastrini quarterbacking. And he has a nice little slant pass. It's complete. And they get him before he gets the first down. He got to the 31, needed to get to like the 36.
They let him get rolling there, but the pass was a little behind him. He had to stop, come back for it. So I think that stopped his momentum. Good enough to get the tackle.
So they lost the first down by the 5 yards that they started in the hole with.
Yep.
You know, so they are punting.
Good start for the defense. See if offense can come out and set the tone right away.
Okay, and back deep for Shamokin is Zolkowski.
We have blocked many punts this season. Let's see if they come for it.
Okay, good snap. Punt gets off. And beautiful punt, and he doesn't fair catch it, and he's hit immediately.
Oh, I do not like that decision there by Ryder. There was a guy right in his face. Got a fair catch that. Played safe.
Okay, and a nice hit by number 36 for Shikellamy.
Very fortunate there to not come away with the fumble.
Fitzgerald on the coverage. Okay, so Shamokin will take over its first initial offensive position. 9:39 in the first quarter, 1st and 10. Good field position at the 35. And Zolkowski, again, a young sophomore, took a chance but made a nice catch, but was hit immediately at the 35. Okay, Nye under center. We got full backfield. And a second back through, Frash. Frash is running deuce on the sideline.
He's got daylight.
He may go. Oh, he gets knocked out of bounds at the 25 by number 84, Shikellamy.
Nice play design there. Nice run. Frash burning him up the sidelines. Got caught at about the 26-yard line there. Very nice gain.
So Hynoski gives the ball to Frash, who is usually the third carrier behind Ian and Maddox. Ian, Paul, Maddox usually get the ball more often, but they start out with Frash with a beautiful run.
That's a great way to set the tone there.
So we got 1st and 10, Shamokin. Another full house backfield. Handoff goes to Maddox. No, that's Paul. Paul gets a good rush for the Shikellamy Braves, and they cut that corner off, and he gets about a 5-yard loss, it looks like.
Yeah, they saw that one coming.
About a 7-yard loss.
Interesting. They obviously saw something on film during the week that came out in this new formation. I have not seen them do that yet this year.
Yeah, you were often did run the full tee a couple times. Southern runs it a lot, but that was the same play they ran this way, but they ran it the opposite side with Paul. And, again, they're in the same formation. Frash at left halfback, Paul at right, and the fullback up the middle is Maddox in the wing in the straight tee. And he gets back to the original line of scrimmage and maybe a little bit more, about to the 28-yard line.
Tough run in there by Max.
So we're in 4-down territory. It's 3rd and about 11. And
yeah, I think anything past the 35 for this team is pretty much four-down range.
8 minutes and 26 seconds in counting. Shamokin out of the huddle. Nye under center. Again, full house backfield. Double tight ends. Okay, Paul off to the left side, off tackle. And he gets down to about the 25-yard line.
Tough run in there, not anywhere close to the first down. That looks like it's setting up, knowing that you're going to go for it on 4th down, just trying to get a few yards, make it more manageable.
4th and about 8 or 9. 4th and about 9, 7:56 and counting in the opening quarter.
Looks like they got to throw it here. We'll see what they do.
Shikellamy needs a big stop here, and Shamokin needs a big first down. Okay, same formation, full house, back to pass. He throws it out to the tight. He throws it early, and the receiver
threw a strike to Micah Miller there.
Yeah, Micah wasn't quite ready. It was
got up on him a little quick.
It was a dart. Had he been turned, it wasn't. The ball was there, and it bounced and deflected away. But Shikellamy will take over at the 29-yard line, somewhere in there.
Yeah, Nye could have gave it a little more time to see Micah develop the play a little bit more he'd like to see, but pressure might have been in his face. Gets the ball out quickly.
Yeah, I couldn't see what pressure was there, but, yeah, he got it there a little too early before
yeah, he was certainly
Micah
covered
was
there.
Ready. Shikellamy, we're in it. Shamokin's in a straight tee, and now we have Shikellamy in a split, no backs, shotgun. Here comes the quarterback again with a keeper. He's trying to get out around the corner. He does, and he makes a cut inside and gets about 7 yards out to Shamokin. I mean, out to the 32-yard line.
It seems like they certainly like that empty backfield into a quarterback run so far. Might be trying to soften up the defense, trying to make them over pursue on the quarterback and maybe hit him downfield. So got to stay prepared for that.
Yeah, you spread out 5 people. Now you got 7-on-7 on the inside. So Shikellamy with a nice first down play, 2nd and about 4. Again, trips this way, slot right, no backs, shotgun. Ball snap,
So they only got
quarterback.
2-on-3 out here.
Quarterback is wide open in the middle of the field. He's going to score.
Wow, they totally lost him in coverage. I saw it before. They had nobody lined up on him. He just got. There he goes. Turned on the Jets.
So Shikellamy with a surprise early touchdown here, 6:42 in the first quarter.
You see, you have 3 receivers down in the bottom and only 2 on him. Catches the ball at about the 45, and there he goes. Turns on the Jets, and that's it. And got obviously some miscommunication there from the defense or something. They probably have not practiced against the 5 receiver sets a lot in practice or have ever seen in the game.
If they're in man-to-man, Jimmy, that's tough to cover 5 receivers. You sort of almost have to go with a zone man over top.
Yeah, it
maybe,
sure is. You definitely have to be deep at corner.
Or a split, man underneath with a zone over top. So either or is what they usually do. And a kick is blocked, so that's good.
Nice block.
So Shikellamy 6-0, first quarter, 6:42, and Shamokin up to get the kickoff.
Looks like that was either Ryder or Hunter Rodarmo there on the block. Always good to block extra points. They definitely come in handy later on.
Now, Shamokin, with that win over Selinsgrove, I'm sure they were pumped, but maybe coming in here thinking Milton didn't quite lose by as many as they did to Shamokin, maybe a little overconfident. Well, they better get shake out those cobwebs and realize that Shikellamy now with the 6-point lead is here to play.
Yeah, I'd say mix of maybe a little bit of overconfidence and just confusion on the defensive side of the ball, not really seeing anything like this before from an offense.
And Coach Kaiser, like I said, Shamokin, even though we had some nice shutouts and some stuff, has over the last couple of games had left some people open deep, and we're not burnt on them or toasted on them. But that time, Milton had a few people out there. So did Selinsgrove, but they didn't connect.
Yeah, they definitely had several blown coverages that were just missed by the quarterback or the receiver. They've been very fortunate, but not on that one.
Shikellamy sort of scouted that out, probably noticed it, and you might see a lot more of that.
Billy Delbaugh.
Delbaugh with a nice stride. He's going all the way over to the left. He's got good speed, good strides, and takes the ball out to the 45. All right.
Great return by Billy Delbaugh. I mean, he was fast. He got up. No one even touched him until he got tackled. Great blocking, great vision. Good way to get the momentum started for this drive.
Yeah, the interesting thing, I had Billy in my class, and I told him during the week, I said, you're pretty fresh and you're pretty new at this game. I said, what do you run with, Billy? He says, my legs. I said, no, you run with your eyes. And I said, I want to see you running. I said, you have good hard legs. I said, keep the vision. I said, when you get out there, I want to see a good return. And so he already posted one, and I will compliment him on that back in the classroom.
There you go. All thanks to you on that return right there.
I don't know, but I always tell my running backs, you run with your eyes. Your legs will go.
Very important.
You ever see a deer running through the woods?
Sure have.
If they didn't run with their eyes, they'd be hitting a lot of trees, right? They just go bang,
Yep.
bang, back and forth. And that's what we used to teach our backs, run with your eyes.
Looks like they had someone injured there.
Okay.
Looks to be okay now.
Double wing, Shamokin back in one of the normal formations. Motion, back to Frash on the motion. And Frash has about a 2-yard gain. Frash had that long carry in the first part of the quarter.
Linebackers clogged that up there. Looks like Jaden McCormick was the main guy in on the tackle.
Okay, so Shamokin.
Max kind of missed on the lead block there.
Yeah, he slipped off. I saw that.
Yep.
Second down and 8. Shamokin may come out maybe thinking about loosening him up a little throwing maybe.
Yeah, I'd definitely like to see him throw it a little more.
Okay, so double wing, and they already might get a heavy dose of Max. But Shikellamy really loading the box for the run. So he's back to pass. He's rolling left. He's got a guy open downfield. Oh, he had number 3 open.
Yeah, it looks like he was trying to get it to Max there. Linebacker right up in his face. You got to pop that one over and not throw a dart. And he'll learn.
I think he missed number 3. Who's number 3 for the Indians?
Number 3 is Colton Lynch.
Okay, Colton Lynch got open down the field, and a nice sideline fade would have been – he was wide open there for a while.
Yeah, he definitely had a chance. Max was certainly open. Brett just kind of missed him, didn't account for the defender right in his face.
Okay, double wing. Nye takes the snap, back to pass, rolling left. He gets stopped. He gets the ball out to Fresh in the flat, and it's going to be 4th and about 4. Shamokin may punt here, I'm not sure. Nye's going over to the sideline. He's also the punter and the quarterback.
Good catch by Frash. Not much run after the catch, but it certainly puts him in position to be able to go for it on 4th down.
Looking
run
at
or a pass here.
Yeah, it looks like they might be going for it because he's coming back with a play, it seems like.
Yes, it does look like they are going for it. I like that decision.
This would be a good time to hard count, knock them off sides, and then take the penalty if you're planning on punting. Be a good time to do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't snap it on any earlier than 3 counts here.
Okay, he's under center, 8 seconds on the clock. Motion back, snaps, and they run a run play. Fresh is not going to get it.
It looks like he might have got it on the reach out there.
He reached out, and he may have gotten it. We'll see.
I think the ref gave him a good spot. He just might be getting the 1st down.
The ref has it just inside the line.
Comes around. Nice block by Max.
They're going to bring him in.
He runs over McCormick. Looks like they're going to bring out the chains.
It looks like the chain on this side over here on the right is right on the line. So if the lines are straight.
Might have to bring in the index card here for the measurement.
No, my Raiders, don't do that to me.
Oh, my Cowboys. I remember that game very well.
Yep, we got ripped off. And it is going to be a 1st down. Looks like.
Looks like.
No. Wait. No, he pointed the wrong way, I think. Yeah, the referee pointed the wrong way.
I'm not sure if he pointed the wrong way or if
he thought he knew it was over, but he pointed in the wrong direction, and then the other guy come in and said, "No, it's this way," you know.
Yeah, that was very interesting there by the refs.
It's the right call, yes, but the referee pointed in the wrong direction, and it got everybody on the Shikellamy side fired up.
Yeah, it certainly did get him fired up.
And then he had to correct the other guy, corrected him, and he said, "We know what you wanted." Okay, now under center. Full house backfield, Madden up the middle, or is that Paul? I'm not sure.
Looks like Madden.
Madden up the middle. Okay, so we haven't seen much of Madden.
Yeah, only got a yard on that one there.
And he only got a yard on that one. So it seems like Shikellamy's set up to stop Madden in that middle.
He and Paul had a nice block. Stopped him from getting stopped in the backfield, but a lot of linebackers there, not much there.
Okay, Shikellamy defensive line not doing a bad job. Shamokin got the 1st down on 4th and 2.
Yeah, they're certainly loading the box. They got 9-10 guys every play in the box, which, against this offense, why not?
Yeah, Coach Henry.
Anything else all year. So.
Coach Henry's going to need some play action here to loosen some things up.
Yeah.
Maybe a little fullback waggle would be a nice play to run.
I'd like to see some more straight dropbacks from Brett. He usually rolls out.
Yes.
Some straight dropbacks might help him with his accuracy.
Yeah, he does a nice job rolling left as a right-handed quarterback, but it's still tougher. Okay, wing, double wing, handoff goes out to the left side to Paul, and Shikellamy doing a good job.
Nothing doing again.
Okay. They were all over that one, and it stopped it for about a yard gain. 3rd down and 8, and we still have 3:45 and counting in the 1st quarter for the Indians.
Yeah, I definitely try to switch up your strategy here. Definitely throw it more on early downs. I like throwing more on early downs is, I think, very prudent.
Okay, so Nye under center, wide left. He throws a quick stop ball, and it goes out to about. Is there a fumble?
Looks like they're calling
a fumble. Shikellamy recovers. Again, the momentum in Shikellamy's favor. He would have been short of the 1st down by about 2 yards.
Ryder looks like he was grabbed a little bit before the catch and then tries to stay up for a little bit too long. Shikellamy comes in, punches it out. Very unfortunate.
So who was the receiver? Is that Frash or was that?
That was Ryder Zukowski.
Ryder Zukowski. Okay, so Zukowski on the fumble.
Extra effort costed him there. Can't blame him for going for the extra yard, but sometimes you got to know when to fall down.
Okay, Shikellamy, to me, looking better than what was expected coming in here.
Yeah, certainly. I did not expect him to look like this.
Okay, they got some fast motion. Quarterback keep out this side again. He gets outside, pass number 4. Okay, Frash came up, but he got around Frash. Gets out to midfield. Looks like it's close to a 1st down, maybe a hair short.
Yeah, Ryder had a chance on him there. Looks like he might have been held by the receiver. I'm not sure about that. He maybe got away with one, but it happens.
Yeah, Frash forced it deep, but then he got around Frash on the corner.
Yeah, he had good pursuit, just not quite enough speed to get there.
Okay, so we got a timeout from somebody.
Yeah, Hynoski
Yes.
trying to get his guys regrouped. Not a great start so far.
Again, I think, Shamokin playing very well, but I think coming in this week just a little bit high and mighty. I'm sure Henry will give him a little bit of a tongue lashing here to get him back down to earth. Shakespeare once said, man's overconfidence is man's chiefest enemy. Okay. One of
They've
his
certainly
famous
been
quotes.
playing better than they're used to, at least winning more games than they're usually used to, and I think might have gotten their heads a little bit. They'll settle down.
And Ben Anderson loved that quote. He said that Shakespeare's Macbeth was his greatest play he ever read, and that particular quote where you cannot be overconfident like Macbeth was with the three witches' prophecies, he really got excited about that part.
Yeah, Ben's really into his Shakespeare.
All right, so Shamokin on defense, this is a very crucial situation for Shamokin. They do not want Shikellamy to get a second score here. 2:56 left in the first quarter. Shikellamy second and short, very short, about a half yard. This might be a time. This might be a time for Shikellamy to just throw up top, thinking that Shamokin wants to stop the run. But certainly a lot of room in the middle to run for the quarterback if he chooses, and he does. So the quarterback runs it straight up the middle, which I thought maybe he might do.
Yeah, 5 wide again. They really like setting that up.
Okay.
When you have five wide, all the guys that would be in the box normally are out, and that certainly opens up a lot of lanes for the quarterback running the ball.
And also they're looking at the quarterback who's been running outside so far and getting outside. Now they loosen up even the middle, and he just picks a spot, and he was through there and got a nice 5 or 6 yard gains. 1st and 10, Shikellamy, 2:52 in the first quarter.
Yeah, they're showing a lot of looks. Got to be ready for everything.
And again, spread out wide, so they got to honor those receivers. Motion over to four receivers on the right, and he throws back slant to the short side and throws it high. The guy was open, but he threw it high, and it was a dart. And had he caught that, however, the middle of the field looked pretty open on the run had he caught that slant.
Pretty decent coverage from Colin Cedar. He's definitely got to lock in all night if they're going to keep coming out with 5 receivers.
So Shamokin is a little bit, I would say, is a little bit stunned on Shikellamy all wide open backfield. Double slot with one back this time. So maybe we'll see a little bit of a run. It's 2nd and 10 for the Braves. Okay, you got one guy blocking back here. Wide right, and it's overthrown. That time, pretty decent coverage.
Yeah, pretty good coverage. They had a lot of pressure there. Might have affected the throw a little bit. Tyler Wary out in the coverage.
Okay, Shikellamy quarterback, number 9. I feel, in my estimation, he's a pretty nice quarterback. He can run, he's athletic, and he has a nice arm.
Yeah, he has looked very good.
So you get a good quarterback and having a good night. You gotta be careful.
And the scheme is definitely helping him, getting wide receivers out on linebackers in coverage.
This is almost like playing schoolyard football with all these receivers. Okay,
sure is.
4 receivers on the right. He's back, and he runs up the middle. Oh, and he gets away. The guy missed the tackle, and his quarterback is down the sidelines, down to the 15-yard line, out of bounds, about the 15.
Ian Paul had a chance on him in the backfield, just couldn't bring him down. Gets out. He's a very good scrambler. He
scrambled out of the reach of the legs, the bottom of his legs. Ian Paul had him, and he stepped out and got away. And out. 2:29 in the first quarter. 1st and 10, Shikellamy. And they are down inside the 20 to about the 19-yard line. And again, they're out. One back, shotgun, double slot, split wide. Linemen have big splits. Guy in motion, quarterback keep us out to the right side. He's out, a lot of room. There's a block.
Wow.
And it looked like it should have been a block in the back, and they didn't call it. And he's in for the score. If you look at that, Jimmy.
He might have got a turn there. Maybe that might have been a clean block in the chest, but wow, I mean.
Look on the instant replay. Over there on the right, around the 10-yard line marker.
Yeah, 2 guys had a chance on him.
It looked like he hit somebody in the back.
Yeah, Ryder might have been turned there. That's just, I mean, I definitely like to see him switch the zone here, man. It's clearly not working. They're spreading out too much, don't have anybody in the middle of the field to stop the play when it breaks down. And yeah, you just like to see him try something here to stop this offense.
Another big extra point here for the Braves. It's up, and it is good. And
booming kick there.
Shikellamy
that was
with
very nice.
All the momentum here And Shamokin needs to regroup quickly. A couple of years ago, Jim, you played, right? And Shamokin was winning, I think, and then Shikellamy came out in the second half. And
Yeah, that was last year. I'm
was
pretty
that
sure.
last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they scored like 3 touchdowns in the final 2 minutes or something like that, and came all the way back to win. So
maybe it'll be reverse, I hope.
yeah, well, we can only hope.
But
Might have gained some confidence from that outcome last year coming in.
Kaiser used to coach at Danville up until this year. There was a coaching switch at Danville. I coached with Jim Kaiser. Heck of a nice guy. You're always hating the opposing coaches, but when you know them personally, you get to see that they're not as mean and nasty as everybody thinks they are. But he's a nice guy, good to the kids. The kids love him.
Yeah,
and
certainly hate him a little extra tonight because of how well he's schemed this game so far. So.
And I don't want him to do well tonight, but you sort of are also happy for someone that you know.
Yeah, certainly.
Okay, so Shikellamy kicking off. It's a deep kickoff going to Delbo.
He's going to have another chance to return.
Come on, Delbo. Go, Del. Oh, cut it back. Oh, man. I'll tell you what, Delbo's turning into a nice return person.
Yeah, he certainly is. They definitely have good blocking for him, and he's quick. He gets up to the first line of defense very quick, and yeah, Shikellamy not great kick coverage, but they had this field position last time and couldn't do anything with it. So let's see if they can turn it around.
So still 2:12 left in the first quarter. 1st and 10 Indians at the 42-yard line, and they need to get something going here. They need to get first downs. Okay, the ball hands off to Maddox, and Maddox gets his best run of the night out to the 50-yard line, a gain of about 8. So that's a nice play for the Indians.
Yeah,
on
pretty good run
down.
there by Madden. Nice misdirection. Again, I'd like to see him throw it on first down at least once or twice. Switch it up a little bit, but that one did work.
Okay, so Shamokin out of the huddle quickly. We got wing left, split right, two backs in the backfield, and we got a handoff going to Maddox, and he is hit hard.
That is Ian Paul, actually.
I'm sorry, it was Ian Paul. And Paul is hit in the backfield and didn't get a chance to even get to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that had no chance.
And it was an amazing collision there. Paul's a very tough kid, but there were like 2 or 3 Braves that hit him head on. And
yeah, runs up the middle are just not going to work with 9 guys in the box.
No, I think Shikellamy has that pretty much contained. Shamokin's going to have to open it up here a little bit.
Yeah, you have to see what the defense is doing.
So Nye's going to get a chance to throw the ball, I think, a little bit more, unless – okay. The ball's down on the field. They didn't call it, though. I guess he was down on the ground, and it came out.
Good run by Frash, picking up the first down. See if they can do something with it, get some momentum. Looks like a Shikellamy player might be a bit injured on the play, a bit hobbled. He got up, though.
Okay, so
Drew Bellastrini.
First down.
That's their quarterback, actually.
At the 44-yard line, Shamokin in Shikellamy territory. 2 backs, Nye under center, tight wing right, split left. He's back to pass. He throws a deep ball out.
He's open,
and he's
nice
into the
catch.
end zone. Okay, so
number 10 on the nice touchdown reception there.
That's Delbo.
That is Delba.
Okay, Delbo. He's catching with his eyes too, Jimmy.
He certainly is. Right.
Nice
pass there by Brett, all the way down to the 15. I had good 35 air yards on that.
That was right on the money.
D-back did not have a chance.
That was right on the money. Delbo running full speed in full stride. And for a young guy, he made a nice catch, didn't bobble it, kept his eye on it. And again, you catch with your eyes. And now we have the kicker, Osaski. This is a big extra point since Shikellamy missed one.
Yeah, I've been calling for the first down pass all night, and look what happens first time they do it.
Yes, you got it. Okay, maybe they heard us saying we got to loosen it up a little bit. The middle's clogged. And
yeah, good kick there by Carson. These extra points are very important, especially when the other team misses one. They're certainly going to come in handy later on, especially because this looks to be a decently high-scoring game.
So far, it looks that way.
Shaping up to maybe be a shootout.
But you can bet Shikellamy is going to come back out with that wide stuff because it's been very successful, and the quarterback running the ball, and we'll see if Shamokin made any adjustments. I would go to a two deep zone with man under. That way, at least you have two deep zone behind it.
Yeah. Got to have assurance back there.
Or maybe a man free because they have 5 receivers. We might have to have an extra guy in the line, which would be like a 5-5-1 look, basically, on defense. 5 defensive linemen.
Yeah, whatever it is, you got to do something else.
And then the 5 receivers being covered man-to-man, and then a deep free safety to sit out over the top and just play center field like in baseball. Okay, we got a deep kick down to the 15. And Shikellamy, he's up the middle, he's open. He gets bit to the outside, but then he gets wrapped up with a nice return at about the 43-yard line.
Yeah, not great coverage on that kick. It was a deeper kick than last time, but
he went from
that time to set up.
He went from about the 15 up to the 43, so it was a nice return.
Yeah,
41 seconds left in the quarter.
Faked a few guys out there. Got in great field position to start this drive. Is not a great way to start it out with the defense already playing on their heels.
Yeah, the middle opened up there for a while, and he cut back into some heavy traffic and got tackled at the 44-yard line. They marked it. 1st and 10, Shikellamy. 40 seconds left in the quarter. Motion right. Fake handoff. He's back to pass. It looks like he rolls out to the right. He throws the ball. The guy's open, and he's just overthrown.
He was open. Nice hit there by Tyler Wary.
The quarterback made a nice throw. The receiver actually stopped, turned around, put his hand up. Had he just kept running,
yeah, you can't stop.
He
Good pursuit there by Hunter Rodarmel.
That would have
tries to reach up for it. Just
that would have been caught. That would have been caught in stride, I think.
Yeah, it definitely would. I think that was definitely a misplay by the receiver, but good play by Tyler Wary, recognizing what was happening, and he got a nice lick on at the end. He'll remember that one.
Okay. Also, Shikellamy receivers are a little taller than the Shamokin defenders, and
they certainly
that doesn't really help much either. So
I did see him with a guy about 10 yards deep that play. I like that, and it worked. So
yes. Okay, so now we have trips left.
They come out again with Wary about 15 yards deep.
We had a penalty on that play. I don't even know what that was. But Braves are 5 yards back, so it's 2nd and 15 it should be.
Looks like first down there. They have a first down.
Yeah, they changed it. So it's first and 15 because they gave the 5-yard penalty. The play didn't count, so the scoreboard's wrong. He throws a slant, and it's caught for about a 5-yard gain. Got the yardage on the penalty back. 2nd and 10 now.
Yeah, I'm not sure what penalty would be 5 yards and not a loss of down, but hey, whatever.
They must have called it pre-snap, whatever it was.
Yeah.
But now they have 3rd down. But the yard marker has 2nd, so I'm not sure what it is.
I think it is 2nd down. I'm not sure, but
yeah, I think the yard marker on the sideline is right, and the scoreboard up there is wrong. So it's probably 2nd 9. The quarter winds down 0, and it's 13 Shikellamy. The Indians of Shamokin with 7, only 1 score away, and the extra point for the lead.
Yeah, came out a little skittish at the beginning. Looks like they settled down maybe a little bit, trying to get some momentum going in the 2nd quarter here. That score near the end of the 1st quarter really helped, I think, with momentum going on for the rest of the game.
And you said about possibly being a shootout if Shikellamy gets something going again, yes, but Shamokin definitely needs to stop here to stop the bleeding, so to speak.
Yeah, I think a shootout would definitely favor Shikellamy with the way their offense is going right now, so you don't want it to turn into that.
Yeah, and the quarterback is probably a seasoned veteran, I believe, back from last year. So
yeah, he is a senior. So
Shikellamy 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line. Okay, so that penalty was a pre-snap penalty, so they didn't lose the down.
Yeah, that was kind of confusing there. If pre-snap penalties usually stop the play, but they let it play out. Not sure what happened there.
All right, so Shikellamy back on the field, no huddle. They huddled on the sidelines during the timeout. They got trips left, slot right, spread all the way across the field. Shamokin with man-to-man across the field as well, it looks. And quarterback running left and cuts it back up the middle, and this time he gets bottled up by
Hunter Rodarmel in a tackle.
Number 68. Is that Rodarmel?
Yep.
68? Okay. So
good wrap up by Rodarmel, recognizing the keep and –
nice solo tackle by Rodarmel.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3rd down and 9.
It's like you got John Kodak, Shane Hess, Hunter Rodarmel, and Micah Miller there in the defensive line.
So pass defense better step up this play because I believe we're going to see it going up.
Yeah, you definitely think it's got to be a pass here on 3rd and long.
Okay, we got
Got to
trips.
stay disciplined for a quarterback run, though.
Trips right, slot left. A lot of room to the left. He may roll left, and he's going straight drop back. And he's being rushed out of the pocket, and he throws it deep down the field. The guy's open, and it's underthrown, and the defender became the offensive player, and the offensive player had to come back and make a stop.
Yeah, he turned into a safety there on that hit.
Okay.
That was a nice hit. It looks like Hunter Rollnarm almost got him. Might have been a little bit of holding there. They got away with it. He got the ball away, but
And
incomplete. So
Zolkowski got up a little bit, shaken up, I believe. He's walking it off, but
yeah, that was a tough hit.
the receiver came back. He was open had the ball been out there.
Yeah, he sure was. That was definitely a misthrow, but a lot of pressure probably caused that. So
now we have Zolkowski back for the punt. Shikellamy punting from the 45-yard line. Zolkowski back inside the 20.
See if they come at the
Nice
punt.
snap, and it's a very wobbly short punt.
Not a good punt.
And it's backing backwards, it's rolling backwards, and it's down at the 40.
It takes a Shamokin bounce. That's a big break there on the punt.
So
Got
it's
very
only
good field position.
a net 15 yards on the punt from the 45 only to the 40 of the Indians. So
yeah, got to capitalize on this great field position again. Let's see if they come out with a first down pass. Worked pretty well last time.
1st and 10, 11 minutes in the quarter. Shamokin losing 13-7 at the moment. And with the ball in good field position, Shamokin, Nye under center, wing T right. And it's an inside reverse handoff, and it's shut down in the middle again by Shikellamy. Again, the Braves, some of those guys in the middle aren't even that big, but they're doing a great job of closing down the run from Shamokin in the middle.
Yeah, that was a lot of eye candy there from Brett just to hand it off to Ian. Defensive line was not fooled.
Okay, Shamokin had a lot of success in the middle against Selinsgrove, so Shikellamy, again, scouting, probably feel we got to stop that play. So
yeah, I don't think they've gotten anything up the middle all game yet.
And Shamokin ran that play with a lot of success last week. Okay, Nye under center, wing motion right, and he's back to pass. He's rolling right this time, and he's being rushed hard. The ball's thrown. He has a guy Frash wide open. And
nice throw on the roll-up by Brett.
So we threw a dart to Frash, and he caught it and gained some yardage after the catch down inside the 35 to about the 33-yard line.
He looked like a seasoned veteran there. Rolling out, great mechanics, flipping his hips, got it to Frash. He was wide open.
And Frash with a good set of hands, hauls it in and gets it a 10 or 15-yard run after the catch.
You like to see a fullback with some hands.
So Shamokin now in 4-down territory, I believe. 10:06 in the quarter. And 1st and 10, again, loosening them up a little bit. Inside run, handoff to Frash this time.
Again.
And Frash having a nice night tonight so far with some nice runs and a nice catch this pass.
Yeah, he certainly has been their best runner tonight.
And he is down to the 25, 2nd down. Timeout Shamokin. They used their second timeout, 1 left in a quarter.
Timeout Shikellamy, actually.
They gave it to Shamokin, but so they're correcting it. So it was a Shikellamy timeout. Okay, the referee gave it to the wrong person, and they corrected it. So both teams with 2 timeouts in the quarter, 9:44. Shamokin knocking on the door now, 25-yard line, 2nd and short, 2 yards for a 1st down.
Yeah, that's what happens when you come out and switch it up. You confuse the defense, force them to use their timeouts. Certainly it's good for everything, switching it up.
And if you're the Braves coach, it's a good time for a timeout. Stop some of the momentum.
It certainly was. See if they can regroup, try to play the pass a little bit more, which is good for us since we're pretty good running. So that's why you pass to set up the run.
Okay, so Shamokin has Shikellamy back on their heels now. And Nye with a nice throw there. Seems to be settling in pretty good. Had that pass to Delbo and really coming on strong here with the ball in the air. Okay, Nye under center, wing right, 2 backs, offset. And hands off goes to 34, Madden. And he gets the 1st down.
He looked like he picked up the 1st down there.
And gets down close to the 20. Let's see where they mark it. The 21-yard line. So it's a 1st down Indians. 9:36. 1st and 10 Indians. 13-7 Braves on top.
Not a lot of yards, but it's effective on 2nd and short.
Okay, and you were advocating for passing on 1st down more. Let's see what happens here. It's a handoff. Madden again up the middle, and he finds a hole, sidesteps, and then he gets tackled by a host of Braves at about the 15-yard line.
Yeah, nice tough run in there again by Madden. Trying to get him going a little bit here early.
So Madden's finally picking up his step a little bit here. Gained 5 on that play, 2nd and 5 Indians, 4 down territory.
I think Madden is definitely a good choice to try to get going. He's definitely the fastest out of the running backs, probably most elusive.
And up to this point, Shikellamy has been pretty good at stopping Madden, but their last several plays, he's been picking up some nice yardage.
Delbo's all on his own out here.
Okay, there's a pass. Delbo gets outside. He could go in. Oh, he gets tackled about the 3-yard line. Delbo is fired up tonight.
Yeah, a little bit of frustration, but from Delbo, but that was a great play.
Again,
stiff-armed him, got a few extra yards.
Coming out as a senior, nice, tall, lanky young man, good speed.
Yeah, good find by Brett.
Again, I know his father, a great basketball player for Shamokin, good athlete himself, and I'm sure his dad's happy right now at this point as far as his son's performance.
Yeah, he's definitely having his coming-out performance so far tonight.
Okay, so now we have Nye under center, wing, right. Handoff goes to Madden, and that's Frash into the end zone. Frash in for a touchdown.
Good stuff by the offensive line.
And Shamokin finally coming to life after a slow, lethargic start. They are now really burning on all cylinders, the pass and the run, mixing it up really well.
Yeah, it was a great block by number 54, left guard Riley Macaluso. He really opened it up for Frash. That was really easy running there.
Okay, so here's an extra point for the lead now. Shikellamy missed their first one.
This one's very important.
Up good. Looks good. It is good.
He nails it.
So after being down by 2 scores, Shamokin comes back, takes the lead with the extra point.
Yeah, great stuff from the offense last few drives here. They have all the momentum going for them now. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Okay, so let's see what Shikellamy hasn't played that bad on defense except those 2 drives, and they were really great drives by the Indians.
Yeah, as soon as they started deciding to pass a little more, it opens up a world of possibilities.
Okay, so now we have 4 scores, and then we have almost a whole quarter to go, 8:24. We may have a barn burner if we get 4 scores every so often like this. It might be a lot of points by the end of the game. We'll see.
Yeah, sure looking that way.
I think Shikelamy's going to stay spread. Okay, Osowski going to kick off. On this side, we got Bainbridge, Tar. Number 5 is
Colin Cedar.
Number 2 is
Tyler Wary and Colin Boz on
this side. Okay, so the kick goes down to this side, and the return comes to this side. And Tar gets a hold, but then drops him, and then he gets away, and he gets about 5 or 8 yards after initially hit by Joey Tar.
Yeah, Tar came free. Couldn't get to him, but slowed him up a little bit.
And then his teammates come in and help finish him off. But still a nice return at the 40.
Yeah, just a missed arm tackle there by Tar, but
yeah, he got him around the 25, and he got an extra 15 yards after he escaped that grasp. Okay, so
like they're having a little trouble getting down there on the kickoff. I might want to try switch it up with a squib kick or something, give them a little bit more time to get down there and cover.
Okay, Shikellamy double slot, split wide, and 1 back in the backfield with the quarterback. Shotgun. Motion this way, trips to the short side, and the quarterback runs left. And he was hit in the backfield, but then got away, spun inside, and made a nice gain of about 5 yards.
Yeah, fancy tough run in there. He spun out of a few tackles and got a good gain. Looks like 58 is down out there for Shikellamy. Alex Geyser, their running back.
Okay, so the quarterback, I think he spun because he got hit and made to spun. You know, he was spinning, he was running, and then when he got hit, it sort of spun him, and he sort of found a little daylight, got 5 yards.
Interesting looking run, but it worked out for them. Good 2 to 5 yards, but looks like a running back is down. That's a running back / linebacker there for Shikellamy. Yeah, he doesn't look to be seriously injured, walking off. A little bit of help, but looks like he should return fairly soon. Just a little bit of a breather.
Yeah, he's not really limping or anything. So.
Yeah.
He's shaking his head yes. Like I said, are you okay? He's probably okay. So we never want to see any. That's number 59, I guess.
Yeah, that was actually 59, Jared Oakes. He's an offensive tackle. So looks probably got their backup tackle here. Let's see if they can exploit that right now. I think John Kodak is out on that tackle.
Double slot, motion this way. Quarterback, straight drop back, throws it out deep. And this time it's intercepted.
Nice interception by Colin Cedar.
Cedar. That's his
Might have
second.
gotten away with a little bit of a hold there on the end, but wow, what a grab.
Okay, I could see it was decent coverage, and it looked like it was going to be incomplete. But Cedar, who was a little bit deeper than the receiver,
yeah, you
grabs
see Frash
it,
come here.
hauls
He had
it
a
in.
chance at the quarterback. Couldn't get him, but Cedar goes up. Wow, he high-pointed that ball. Very nice.
Okay, Cedar, a basketball player, basically got a rebound on that one.
Yep, he's a good jumper for sure.
Okay, so now Shamokin takes over on a turnover, big turnover. If they can get something out of this, that would really be big. Okay,
yeah, huge
so
momentum swing.
Shamokin with the ball on the 25. Handoff goes to Madden, and he gets bottled up in the backfield. It's going to be about a 5-yard loss.
Yeah, the linebacker sniffed that out pretty well.
Yeah, the middle was blocked up. He bounces it back out and then gets caught in the backfield. So we got 2nd and 15, 7:27 and counting in the quarter, or in the half, actually.
Yeah, he got dragged down by his jersey there.
So Shamokin may run some clock, maybe try to run again, but I believe they may go up top somewhere. Delbo's having a great game. They may look at him again.
Yeah, he certainly is.
Frashes had been having a good game. You got Frash out here on the wing, and Nye rolling right. He has going to throw it down the middle for Frash.
Frash wide. Oh,
He's got
nice
it. He bobbled
catch.
it. He's still going. He's still going. He's down to 30, down in at the 28-yard line.
Wow, Frash looking elusive tonight. He was all by himself there. Roll out by Brett. Again, sets his feet. Gets the ball down to Frash. A little bit of a juggle, but he corrals it.
Yeah, I saw Frash. He was out here in the wing, and I'm thinking maybe they'll throw him in the flat, but he sneaks out in the middle. Nobody there. He's so wide open, he sort of got excited, bobbled the ball a little bit, but kept his eye on it, hauled it in. And had he not even bobbled it, he may have scored right down the middle.
Yeah.
But that little bobble slowed him down a little bit, but he held on. Shamokin in fine position here at the 28-yard line, 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Madden. Good mixing up with the run and pass, and he gets down to the 20-yard line. Gain of about 8.
Their play selection has certainly been worlds better in the second quarter.
All right, so Shamokin, fire it up. The purple is really pounding the ball, passing the ball, working on all cylinders. And after being down 13-0, completely has changed this game around. Okay, out of huddle, Shamokin. 6:02 in the quarter. 2nd and 4. Nye under center. Wing left.
Riders one-on-one out here.
Handoff goes to Madden again. He bounces it to the outside. And again, Shikellamy, for the most part, have been doing a good job in the middle. And I think he gained maybe a yard.
Yeah, didn't quite get the first down. Got maybe half of
And
it there.
he got pushed back, so he gained about 2. And his forward progress makes it 3rd and a long 1.
Yeah, 3rd and pretty short. I think you could afford to run here. Hopefully not up the middle. They've been
It'd also be
covering
a
that
nice,
pretty well.
another. You could waste it down here, a nice fake up the middle.
Yeah,
Hit
you
somebody,
could,
you
could definitely
catch,
pass it here knowing that you're going to go for it on 4th
catch
down.
one of those D-backs that are creeping up there, might get him. But he does hand it off, and that's going to be where they mark it, basically.
Up the middle again. Looks like he might have got there.
From this angle, you really can't tell. So,
Yeah.
are they calling it 4th?
I can't tell.
Looks like they're calling it 4th.
Nope, they're giving him the 1st down.
Oops.
Moving to chains.
Referees aren't giving too many signals out there, are they?
No, not really.
They're just standing there looking, and we're trying to figure it out.
I'm just watching the
The
chains
chain
here.
gang, yeah, they must have told them. They didn't point anywhere. Shamokin, 1st and 10. 4:52 in the half. Wing left, Nye pitches this way. There could have been a little movement in there. Nobody caught it. And he gets to the outside, gets down to about the 12-yard line.
You see Shikellamy
So about
really loaded up the right side of the line there. Shamokin
About a
plays it
6-yard.
very well, pitches it out to the left, away from their strength. Got a few yards out of
About
it.
a 6-yard gain, it looks like. And Shamokin, again, in 4-down territory. Punching one in here would be very big.
Yeah, that would certainly be huge going right into the half.
Okay, so Zukowski out to the left. Delbo out there on an island on the right. Wing left, double backs. Nye under center, motion right. He's back to pass and rolls out to the right. He's being rushed hard from behind.
Fresh.
Oh, and it's knocked away.
Nice play there by the D-back. Yeah, it looks like Frash is a little shaken up. See, Brett Nye gets out here, rolls to the right, got a defender right on him. Didn't really have a chance to get a good base there.
Did that tap ball get caught?
No, I don't think so. It looked like it fell incomplete, but yeah, they're calling it third down, so it did. But Frash definitely took a lick there.
And he is down with some kind of injury, I guess.
Yeah, got Dr. Miller out there checking him out. Hopefully he's okay. He's certainly had a great game tonight so far.
Yes,
that would be a big loss.
He's moving around, so it seems like it should be all right.
Yeah, he's important on both sides of the ball.
Maybe got the wind knocked out of him. We'll see. Okay, so 4 minutes, an injury timeout. Shamokin up 14-13. Has the ball on the 12-yard line, 3rd and 4. So 2 downs to make 4 yards or a score here.
Frash is now up, walking over completely under his own power. Took his helmet off. He looks to be fine. Just a little shaken up there. He should be back out pretty fairly soon. Might save him until after halftime, but he looks to be fine.
Mrs. Frash is probably wringing her hands in fear, and his dad's probably saying, "Get up, Aaron. Get over to the bench and get ready to play."
Yeah, he's a tough boy.
All right, so Shamokin, 3rd and 4. Comes out of the huddle. Nye under center.
Zolkowski out on an
right.
island.
Zolkowski out wide right, wing right. And ball gets handed off to Max Madden. He cuts it up and in. Close to the first down, I think.
Yeah, pretty good cut, but there was 3 defenders right in his face. Didn't have much of a chance of anything.
He needed 4. I think he got 2.
Yeah, going to be 4th down. I think this would be a perfect opportunity for a field goal, but Heino just doesn't seem to agree with me. They're going to go out, they're going to come out and go for it. Offense does have some momentum here, so we'll see if they can capitalize on this.
Okay, you might want to look at the formation that Shikellamy throws up defensively, and they could even use a timeout. It won't even be a bad time to use a timeout. They got 10 seconds on the shot clock. Nye under center, takes the snap. He's back to pass. He got the slant to Delbo, and it's for a touchdown.
Wow, what a great play call. Throwing the ball on 4th down, very gutsy call from Heino. It works out perfectly.
Delbo having a game of his life so far.
Oh, yeah, he's been insane so far tonight. Is that his 2nd touchdown?
Yes.
Yeah, it is his 2nd touchdown. Got a lot of return yards. He's really lighting it up tonight.
He's doing it with his eyes.
Sure is.
I tell him, you catch with your eyes, you run with your eyes. So maybe that's all he needed is a little bit, because he's a rookie, a little advice. Now he
getting him coached up out there.
Is this how we do it, he said.
See if Carson can drill it through another very important kick, and he nails it.
Extra point is good, and that's big. That puts him up 8. Shikellamy will have to go for 2 for a tie.
Another good kick by Carson, starting to become pretty reliable out there.
He's
I
getting more
like to see
confidence.
that.
He's getting more confidence as the team is. Again, after being down 13-0, and we talked about how Shikellamy came out and scored like 3 last year, right?
Yeah.
Now Shamokin's
they really
down.
did.
Shamokin's down 2, and they come back and score 21 unanswered points.
Yeah, quite a reversal from last year.
Paybacks.
Let's see if they do the switch up on the kickoff a little bit. I'd like to see him kick it on the ground, just to give the guys a little bit more time to get down there. They've been pretty poor on coverage so far, but
he doesn't really get it real deep, so a squib might, like you say, as a kicker's viewpoint, might give him more time to get down. I like your coaching tactic there. All right. Okay, kick deep again. It's a little deeper than last time, down to about the 12-yard line. And they're running it up the middle. There's room. He's a spin, and he's out to the 40. So
they get it to about the 40 almost every time. I mean, that was certainly a lot better kick, though. They got it down to about the 12. That was a little booming kick there, starting to gain some confidence.
But they're lower, so they're more line driving, and also gets the receiver quicker.
Yeah, that's true.
And then there's more separation. So, again, I think your idea of getting a nice 40-yard squib would probably be better for that.
Yeah, I know as a kicker, after getting a few extra points, getting fired up, definitely the ball goes certainly a little bit farther on those next kicks.
Okay, so we got quarterback back, shotgun, double slot, spread wide. I think we're going to see some passing here. 3 minutes left in the half.
That would be a good bet.
Running left, he's going to run and he stops and he cuts it back, and he is rushed from both sides. A lot of pressure. Rode Armo's out there.
A nice hit at the end by Ian Paul.
Paul's out there. So he's bottled up. They sort of stopped that quarterback run right now.
Yeah, it looks like they were right where they needed to be. Made the quarterback second guess. Nice stop.
I wasn't sure that time if that was a totally designed run. It looked like he might have looked for a receiver breaking early, but then decided just to keep it.
Yeah, he did tuck it pretty early. I'm not sure there, but I think stop him real quick here. I think you call a timeout. You got a chance to score again.
Wing left, trips right, shotgun. Shamokin rushing. Micah Miller coming hard on his side. Nobody blocking him, and he gets blocked in the backfield. And he throws a jump ball into the middle. Nobody there.
Yeah, that might honestly be some intentional grounding there. Yeah, he looked to be still in the pocket. I mean,
it looked like it. Now, the one receiver was coming from the middle over. Maybe he got held up.
Yeah, Frash comes back in the game. He had some pressure there. Noticed him right away coming back in. So
Shamokin has 2 timeouts. If they hold Shikellamy on this third down, they may get a chance to do some more damage.
Yeah, certainly. I was calling timeout, but incomplete pass does the exact same thing for you. So they really lucked out there, got some good pressure.
Shikellamy takes a timeout now.
You can tell they definitely made some adjustments around the second quarter there with coming out with the 5 wide. They look very frazzled, but they've put a safety back maybe 10, 12, 15 yards, and they haven't really gotten a pass since of longer than maybe 10 yards. So
yes. So
very good adjustments on both sides of the ball.
It's been like 2 games, different games. Shikellamy came out on fire and did a nice job scoring twice, and then all of a sudden Shamokin shuts them down, and they get 3 scores of their own. Mainly the work of Frash and Delbo doing a lot of the damage.
Yeah, and I think
on offense.
Adjustments are a testament to Hynoski being here for a few years now. I mean, usually big adjustments are made going into halftime, but when you can do it in game, that certainly helps you a lot better. I think definitely good coaching performance from Hynoski tonight so far.
Yeah, I expected to see a little bit more wing tingy-like stuff from Shikellamy, which Kaiser ran at Danville, but it's been all spread. Coach Coombe is the offensive coordinator. He does a nice job for Shikellamy as he did for Danville. Okay, shotgun pass, screen in the middle. He has a little bit of room, but he gets tackled for about a 2 or 3 yard gain, so it's going to be 4th down.
Micah Miller gets his lanky arms out there, makes a nice arm tackle. Ian comes in, pops him at the end. And Hynoski does take a timeout. You got 2:08 left. That definitely good decision. 2:08 for this offense. I could definitely see them getting a score with the way they're playing right now.
And an extra timeout. And Shamokin has been blocking punts recently.
Yeah, certainly. Their special teams have been playing pretty well.
We may see him come after one here.
Yeah, I'd send the house.
We got a lone receiver, Zolkowski, back there. I wouldn't mind seeing Delbo back there as well. He's been doing a nice job with the return.
Micah Miller is very long in there. Definitely he's gotten his hand on a lot of punts this year.
This is also a spot where Shikellamy might say, hey, we're not winning now, maybe a fake punt. So you never know. You got to be ready for everything as a linebacker and as a coach. So he got it, and he does take a good snap, and he punts it deep, and there's somebody there, so he lets it drop, and it's going to roll inside to the 20, inside to the 18-yard line. So Shamokin at the 18-yard line, 82 yards from pay dirt. 1:59 exactly in the first half, 21-13, Indians 1st and 10 with 1 timeout.
You got some Shikellamy players complaining about maybe a late hit there from Austin Bainbridge, but they didn't call it, so you get away with some of those.
Yeah, I didn't even see that, so what do you think, it was or no?
Yeah, I don't. All I saw was him on the ground and Austin kind of standing over him, and I heard some guys yelling about it, so not sure, but.
Well, sometimes, it may be, and sometimes you don't know. Okay, so Nye rolling right, throws it, has a completion out in the flat.
A great protection area, nobody coming at him. He had a lot of time
to
deliver it there.
About a 5-yard pass gain, maybe 7. Looks like they're marking it about 7 yards.
Yeah, I think that was Zolkowski there in the reception.
Yeah, I didn't get the number. Second
rolls out.
2nd and 3. Clock running,
Yeah,
1:33.
looks like Ryder on the catch.
Shamokin out over the ball now, and a shotgun, and they blow it.
Yeah, that was Joey Tarr there. He certainly, Joey and Billy both moved a little early.
Okay, so the receiver's not quite on par with the snap.
Yeah, definitely some miscommunication there.
Okay, so there's a slot out here. Joey's out and Delbo, Tar and Delbo out this way. Okay, he's rolling this way. He's throwing a pass to Delbo. He cuts back into the side. He's got the first down and runs back a little bit, but he still maintains the first down yardage. So Shamokin with a new set of downs, 110.
Yeah, nice little catch and run there. Great throw by Brett, right on the numbers. Billy cuts it back a few times, gets a few extra yards.
Nice crossing pattern by Tar and Delbo. They ran it together. Sort of screened somebody. Okay, now we got Nye rolling right. He pump fakes once, pulls it down, throws it out.
Looks like
And
Ryder got it again. Not sure if he was in bounds or not.
the official over there, I don't know where they're doing. Is it incomplete, they say. But now they're marking it with a gain. I don't know where they're saying incomplete. Nope, 2nd and 10, so they did mark it incomplete.
Yeah, that was very close there. I think he definitely secured the catch, just probably didn't get his feet in bounds.
55 seconds, one timeout for the Indians. Okay. Game clock down to 10 seconds, so they better get moving here. 8 seconds.
Yeah, play clock down 5.
Get the snap. There it
2-1.
goes.
They
It's
got
good.
It off.
He's got a guy down here. Delbo again.
Wow.
Delbo's going to burn him into the end zone.
Wow, what?
Delbo, 3 touchdowns tonight. And a flag. What's the flag for?
Probably some excessive celebration there, but who cares? They got, wow, what a nice, that was a great all-around play. Frash had a crucial block coming in. You see number 23 getting in, almost got Brett. Fresh got him. He rolls out, hits Billy right in stride on the numbers. What a play.
Shamokin.
Yeah, I think they
45 seconds still left in the half as they take the ball.
called excessive celebration there, but that was very ticky-tack. All he did was put out his arms. I'm not sure.
Well, the guy was running next to him. I thought maybe he could have heard the guy maybe say something very loud and boisterous.
I'm not sure what happened there. That was just some celebration. I don't think you should call that.
Yeah, I would think that what Delbo did was just he's so happy.
Yeah, that's just
third touchdown. He's excited.
Yeah.
He's not doing it for any kind of
I don't like that call at all.
devious reasons. Okay, so Osaski in for his 4th extra point kick. Snaps high, but it's down and it's up and it looks good.
He's been hitting them tonight.
Been coming automatic like you were, Jimmy.
Yeah.
All right,
He's
so
getting there.
45 seconds yet. Braves have a chance. They still have they have 1 timeout.
He's certainly done a lot better job on extra points this season. I mean, extra points, you don't need to get them far. I mean, I think a lot of kickers try to get that in their head, try to drill it as hard as possible, and that's what gets them a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. Carson's doing a good job just getting it as far as it needs to be, staying very under control. He's really drilling them.
Nye, again, we're giving a lot of credit to Delbo, but Nye has been point on.
Oh, yeah, he's had a great game.
In the last quarter and a half. He's been doing an excellent job, and he's only a sophomore.
Yeah, he's been pretty good all season, but tonight has definitely by far been his best game.
Yes, he's been
letting
throwing
him
the
sling
ball
it.
well. And after being down 2 touchdowns, you think that might rattle you, but no, he's come back, got those 2, and has piled 2 on top.
Yeah, they're letting Brett cook.
He's got to have a lot of yards in passing game. I don't have any stats on that, but he's got to have some numbers already.
Yeah, he's got to have probably 200.
And Delbo, probably one of the best receiving games of any Shamokin receiver over the years. When you look at it, 2 long touchdowns and the other one shorter, but 3 touchdown passes.
Ryder had a very good game, one of the games too, but.
I don't remember any Shamokin receiver getting 3 touchdowns in 1 half for Shamokin football.
That is certainly very impressive.
Maybe in the game might even not be happening, but he did it in the first half. Okay, that's pretty impressive. Actually, in a quarter and a half, because first quarter they weren't doing much until the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, they were not giving him a chance.
So in a span of a little over a quarter, Shamokin has done a lot of damage. 37 seconds. Shikellamy, looks like they're going to just run the ball and get out of here at halftime. It seems to me that's what they're going to do. Quarterback under center, first time, running a wing, split backs. But he's going back to pass, even though they weren't in a split. He's throwing it deep down the middle. The guy's out in front. Now he has to come back to it. Interception. Oh. So Cedar had it, and the offensive player sort of ripped it out.
Yeah, their tackles have been getting very handsy back there. Look at Kodak right here on the pursuit. That's clearly a hold there. They just completely missed that.
Okay, 2nd and 10, 27.9 seconds. Shamokin 28-13 over the Braves after a shaky 13-0 deficit start.
Joey Mosser saying in the comments that he had 3 receiving touchdowns in the game last year.
In one half, though. Tell Joey Mosser, Coach Bailey wants to know if it was in one half.
Yeah, I don't know if it was 1 half or not, but hey, give Joey credit where it's
hey,
due, huh?
That's great for getting that information to us, because you are a great receiver, Joey Mosser.
Yeah, good stuff, Joe.
And you're probably the one that talked Delbo into coming out, I hope.
Yeah, getting the basketball players out has been a huge help these last 2 years.
And again, you're saying basketball players. We got Cedar, Tar, Frash, and Delbo should be a basketball player. I'm not sure if he is yet. His dad was a great basketball player.
I don't think he actually is anymore, but
I think
he
at
was,
one time he was,
yeah.
and now he's basically a runner, track, cross country and stuff.
Yeah, he's a very good track athlete as well.
8 seconds to go and a half. Kaiser uses his final timeout, and they may just throw it up and Hail Mary it.
Yeah, it looks like they probably got only enough time for 1 or 2 plays here before the end of the half.
And looking down into the coaching pile there, it looks like they're drawing something. Might be you got to watch that hitch and pitch play.
Yeah, that would certainly be a good design.
So he has the arm, I think, to reach the end zone or close to it.
Yeah, you showed he definitely has a strong arm.
So I think
hope Shamokin got a few guys playing pretty deep here. They haven't so far. Coach
Coombe drawing something up for the offense. Flea flickers, those kind of plays. Your quarterback gets it, he pitches it back, hits it back, throws it deep. So you got to just play deep, protect the end zone. This is probably
still nobody that
probably
as
the
deep
last
as I'd like,
play. Probably the last play, but it's possible they could get one more. He's got to get out of bounds or it's over. And okay, he does get out of bounds with 1.8 seconds.
Yeah, he might have had a few receivers down there if he had enough time. He just kind of panicked a little bit, maybe trying to save the clock to get another play in. But
yeah, the one that was in the middle of the field, if they do show a replay, the one in the middle of the field, that receiver seemed like he got open.
Yeah, he might have been open. I don't know if this will show it here, but
the quarterback couldn't see it from being over here.
Yeah, he definitely
had
more time than he took there.
Okay, last play to half, unless there's a penalty on the defense. Okay, quarterback
back,
in shotgun. He's back. I think he's just going to throw it up. He does. He throws it deep into the end zone. There are people there, and it's out of bounds, out of the reach of the receiver.
Yeah, it didn't make it to the end zone. Even if he would have caught it there, it wouldn't have meant anything.
No. So the Indians, much better coverage those last several plays than earlier tonight.
Yeah, other than that start, what an impressive half from the Indians.
Yes, and in particular, Delbo having a great night. It's glad to know that some of our past Indians, with COVID going on, some of our past Indians and our fans are out there watching. And
yeah, we appreciate it. A lot more fans in the stands tonight too. It's been very refreshing. Got a lot of big scores. The fans have they've been present here tonight. You can hear them.
So with the victory tonight, we're sort of heading that way. Shamokin goes to 3-1. That is big because last year we had 4 wins all year.
Yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves, but that would certainly be very good.
We're not used to this, so we have to get ahead of ourselves.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Get excited while we can, right?
Yeah, only 8 games this season. They're probably going to match their win total from last year anyway.
Yes, after this week they have Milton again, Selinsgrove again,
yep.
And Central Mountain,
and then maybe Mount Carmel,
maybe. So
we're gonna go to break.
Okay, ready to go to break, and we'll be back in about 20 minutes since we have an extended halftime for homecoming.
All right, see you in about 20 minutes.
All right, signing off for now. Bye.
Emily is involved in the SAB Club, Interact Club, and Works Club. She also is a member of the cheerleading team, National Honor Society, and the Dual Enrollment Program. After graduation, Emily plans on attending college to become a physician's assistant. Her escort this evening, Shamokin area's number 8, Austin Bainbridge. Next up, we have Olivia Haupt. Olivia is the daughter of Brad and Kelly Haupt. Olivia is on the varsity soccer team, a member of the National Honor Society, and she participates in the ACE program. After graduation, Olivia plans on attending college to major in early childhood education. She is escorted this evening by Hayden Kramer. Next we have Rosalind Kane. Rosalind is the daughter of Tom and Marla Kane. Rosalind is the president of the SATV Club, editor-in-chief of the yearbook, treasurer of the orchestra, librarian of the chorus, and a member of the National Honor Society. Rosalind plans to attend college for either music, theater, or aerospace engineering. Her escort this evening, Shamokin area's number 23, Ian Paul. Next we have Gabrielle Kurtz, daughter of Todd and Kara Kurtz. Gabrielle is involved in the football cheerleading, basketball cheerleading, competition cheerleading, tumbling, track and field, golf, French club, environmental club, and the chemistry club. After graduation, she plans on attending Lock Haven University to study to become a physician's assistant, and she's going to minor in French. She also plans on cheering and golfing at Lock Haven. She is escorted this evening by Shamokin area's number 68, Hunter Rodarmo. Next up, we have Diana Martinez, daughter of Israel and Nancy Martinez. Diana is involved in football cheerleading, basketball cheerleading, competition cheerleading, track and field, Interact Club, Students Against Bullying, National Honor Society, and she is in the dual enrollment program. After graduation, Diana plans to attend college to pursue a psychology doctoral degree with aspirations of becoming a behavior analyst. Her escort this evening is Shamokin area's number 45, Tyler Coleman. Ladies and gentlemen, we also welcome back this evening Miss Amy Jo Rodman, the homecoming princess of 2019. That's Abby Jo Rodman. Abby is studying nursing currently at Bloomsburg University. Welcome back, Abby. Finally, your 2009 homecoming queen. Welcome back, Miss Chloe Yoder. Chloe is studying psychology at Susquehanna University. She is also a member of the Susquehanna University track and field team. Welcome back, Chloe. At this time, I would like to announce the homecoming princess and homecoming queen for 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, the homecoming princess for 2020 is Rosalind Kane. And ladies and gentlemen, the 2020 homecoming queen for Shamokin area is Diana Martinez. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for all of these fine ladies, especially our homecoming princess, Rosalind Kane, and homecoming queen, Diana Martinez. Congratulations, girls, and the escorts are very lucky tonight.
Yeah, no kidding. Get in there. Push it in. We're just up there.
We have some unofficial halftime stats for tonight's game. For Shikellamy, they had 12 rushes for 84 yards. They have 4 out of 11 pass plays for 89 yards. Total plays, 23 plays for 173 yards. Drew Balashini has 11 carries for 76 yards. Shamokin area has 20 carries for 88 yards. Smoking area's Brent Nye is 10 of 14 for 245 yards. And then 34 plays for 333 yards. Billy Delbaugh has 5 receptions, totaling 149 yards this evening, and 3 touchdowns receiving. Aaron Crash has 3 receptions for 85 yards receiving, and 5 carries for 56 yards and a touchdown.
Okay, we're out. Both teams out for the second half on the sidelines warming up. A couple scores at halftime. Selinsgrove is up 21-0 over the Jersey Shores over Selinsgrove 21-0 at the half. And also Central Mountain is up 28-6 over Milton at the half. So two games that are important for Shamokin to follow.
Yeah, Jersey Shore seems like they're going to be very good this year. They've pretty much ran through everyone they played so far, so that loss starting to look not as bad as originally thought.
Okay, so Shamokin still has Central Mountain left, and they're playing a pretty nice season so far.
Tough. That's going to be a tough game.
So Shikellamy, they're going to have to get something going. They bottled up the run. They shut down the run, and we were talking when Shamokin's going to have to start opening up, and it was probably bad that they let them open it up. They would have been nice to keep them on the ground because Shamokin has like 270 yards through the air.
Yeah.
150 of it basically from Delbo and like about 70 or so from Frash. But some nice quarterbacking from Nye, and again he did it in pretty much a little over a quarter because they were running the ball, whether they had success or not early, which they didn't have a lot early.
Yeah,
they kept running the ball.
Really throwing darts out there. He's certainly had a great half of play. Let's see if he can continue it here. I think as long as he continues to throw it well, dominate the line of scrimmage, they should be able to close this one out here. And at the break, Joey Monster is giving me a little bit of grief. Apparently, last year in the first half, Nathan Grimes and Joey Monster did connect for 3 touchdown passes in the first half. So it has happened before.
Did they get any in the second half, Jimmy?
I have no idea. I don't know. I don't remember.
So maybe he'll comment on that. I'm not sure, but Double has a half to maybe to get.
Yeah, they still have a chance to
get some more.
Yeah.
So I'd rather see them tie for that record, not anybody because. Anyways, it's great. Shamokin gets the second half kickoff. Again, it's a little chilly out, but great night for football. If you're on the field, this is perfect. If you're a fan, you might be a little chilly. So, and Shikellamy approaches the ball. Nice deep kick going down the Delbo at the 15-yard line. He cuts it up the middle. He's coming over to the side, and he gets hit down to about the 32, and there's a flag down. Thinking of possible with the hit, the way there was a collision, and then maybe somebody went in with the helmet from the angle. So
they waved it off. No penalty.
Okay.
Refs have been a little suspect so far.
So they pick up the laundry. Shamokin out of the huddle. 11:52, 1st and 10 Indians. Nye under center, hands it off to the first back, Madden, and he gets about 4.
Riley.
Trying to establish the run again.
Yeah, you can't let your foot off the gas now, though. You still come out, you still try and pass the ball at least till you get one more touchdown.
Okay, so wide right, split backs wing. Nye under center, takes a snap, rolling right, the pass, has a man, hits him in the flat. That's 23, Ian Paul.
Great rollout again from Brett, running in stride. He hits Ian.
Now, Delbo was split out wide. He took the guy deep, which made the whole flat available to Ian Paul.
Yeah, Brett and the receivers have both been very sharp tonight.
Zolkowski over this side, Nye under center, hands off to 23, Ian Paul, and he runs with his big fullback muscular legs and gets about. And he's been running with a lot of physical force this year. Has some of those runs every game, basically a couple games.
Yeah, I love the versatility of Paul and Frash. They're giving it to him in the backfield. They're throwing it out of the backfield. They're doing everything.
Okay, wing left, split left. Handoff goes to Madden up the middle. He's breaking free, and he's still running. And ball came
He
out.
might have fumbled that.
And Shikellamy gets a big break.
For a half second too late, Shikellamy defender came in from behind, punched it out. Wow, that is a tough break, man.
And when you have a runner held up and the other people are coming in, they're swatting, punching, grabbing at that ball. You got to really cover it up.
Yeah, it's the second time that's happened tonight. Just fighting for the extra inch, and they got stripped. You got to protect that ball all the way to the ground.
Okay, Shikellamy couldn't ask for a better start by stopping that drive with the turnover, and they take over 1st and 10 at the 30. Handoff goes to the back in the Braves. He comes off tackle on the right here. Gains about 3, I believe. Not much more. In the 3rd quarter here at Kent Memorial Stadium. Okay, Indians, after that turnover, need to stop here. They don't want to give any momentum as far as a Shikellamy score.
It would certainly go a long way if they could get a stop here.
Okay, so Kaiser in his conventional wing tee that he used a lot at Danville. Handoff. And the Indians' middle defense stuffs that play for no gain, it looks
Yeah,
like.
it was a great play there. It looks like.
Yes,
That's
this
usually
is
not their game.
This is what we expected them to be in the beginning of the game because
Yeah.
that's the Kaiser noted offense, but he came out split all. Now they're split again. Shotgun formation again, double slot, one back. Okay, so quarterback running left. We've seen that before, and he looks like he's about a yard short of the
Yeah,
first
he did
down.
not get there. Looks like Shikellamy tried to go in half. Maybe came out with a different strategy, trying to run the ball, catch Shamokin a little bit off guard.
Okay, so here's an interesting call, also a big call, 4th and 1. Looks like they're going to punt.
Yeah, sending the punter out in the field. I don't like that decision from Shikelamy's point of view. I think you go for it here, but hey, we're going to get the ball back, try and get some momentum here.
They're going for it.
Certainly got to stay disciplined for the fake here on the punt.
He might run it. It's because the quarterback. No, he's not the quarterback.
No. Ooh, another
very
high kick that doesn't go far.
What you said, looking back at it, it might have been a good time to go for it.
So, decent field position still.
So Shamokin takes over at about the 34-yard line, 1st and 10, 8 minutes in the quarter.
Yeah, they did a great job staying disciplined there on defense.
So they did not get bitten by that turnover. Now he hands off to Madden. Madden breaks up the middle.
And there was nobody after him. If he would have broke that tackle, he would have been gone.
Yes, that.
Nice lead block.
1st and 10 Indians at the 44-yard line. 7:41 counting. Indians out of the huddle. Delbo up on the top of the field on the right, wing right. Handoff goes to Madden again. They're getting a heavy dose of Madden. He gains about 6 on that play, out to midfield. And a couple.
Field. Get some guys out of the box.
Okay, let's see if Coach Heinowski goes to the mix-up offense a little bit here. He's been running it pretty steady so far. Another run ball. Madden bounces it outside. He gets the first down on a second effort. Gets about 2 yards more than the first down. Running the clock at the same time.
Yeah, looking back on the replay there, that was a great lead block by Frash. He got tackled before he could get there, but he sealed it off very well.
Okay, so Shamokin, 1st and 10, Nye under center, wing right. Long count. Hands off to Frash this time. Frash gets up the middle, cuts it back to the right, and dances in for about a 4-yard gain. Having a nice game. Ian Paul, a couple nice weapons. All these people are contributing to a pretty nice offensive night for the Indians. A lot of the things are actually doubling from the beginning of the year as far as total offense. Okay, split over here. Pitch out to the right to Madden, and his signature cutback.
Yeah, the refs missed one. They got very lucky there getting away with that.
So we got a 3rd and 5. 5:27 in counting with the run. Clock keeps running. Shamokin taking her time in the huddle. Content with this 2-touchdown lead. Okay, slot. And we have Nye with the pass down the middle.
He's open.
And Miller makes the catch.
Oh,
and
wow.
He sheds the tackler at the 10 and walks into the end zone after a great break. He's a strong tight end.
That is 2nd touchdown reception of the year, I'm pretty sure. He went, wow.
Yeah, he had one at Jersey Shore.
Looking on the replay, nice grip, bobbles it a tiny bit. 84 hangs on him. He just doesn't care, keeps those legs churning all the way to the end zone. Great play by Micah Miller.
And his little slow motion speed there, I thought he was tackled at the 10, but he shed the tackler nicely and walked into the end zone.
He looks like he's running slow, but he's got them very long strides. He gets upfield.
Very strong tight end.
Yeah, Carson chips it there a little bit, does not go in.
And
Looks like it probably went wide right there. He definitely didn't hit that one right.
No, that was not hit solid. And Shamokin.
Yeah, at least he waited till we're up 3 scores to miss one.
Okay, so 5:06 left in the 3rd quarter. Shamokin now leads 34-13 after being down by 13. 34 unanswered points. Big night. Offense is rolling on all cylinders tonight.
Yeah, I feel like this is the most explosive the offense has been in a lot of years. 34 points and 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. That's great.
And even though they beat Milton by a nice score, tonight it just seems so much more explosive.
Yeah, certainly. Osowski talking to his guys there down. Looks like Cedar and Tyler Wary there.
Okay.
They might be trying something a little different here. Maybe they'll go with my squib suggestion. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, and again we got Bainbridge, Tar, Cedar, Wary on this side. And it's kicked to this side. He's running down here. Okay, he gets outside a little bit, but he's good coverage. Looks like Bainbridge, number 8.
I think that was Lowell Baza in there again on the tackle. Yeah, he's definitely making his presence felt on special teams tonight.
Baza and Bainbridge on the tackle. Okay. So
kick down about the 15. Still going the same in the air strategy, but worked out a lot better for them that time. Got down there pretty fast.
They sort of bottled them up to this side, and they some pretty good coverage there.
Yeah, I think that was definitely their strategy there. Kick it to this side of the field. Everyone pursue him, trap him in a corner. Did well.
Milton's been getting up to like the 40 or more, so we're a little better shape holding them to the 33-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, probably their worst starting field position of the game so far.
Yes,
off kickoff.
And it's still not bad. Double slot, motion back into the formation. Handoff goes to the motion man, and he gets around the outside for a little reverse handoff off that sweep.
Number 11 there, Duncan Ware, pretty nice elusive running there. Got a few extra yards.
So he got
that quick juke.
About 6 yards, and we got 2nd and a long 5, 4:39 and counting.
Looked like Hunter Rodarble ended up coming up with the tackle.
Okay, so Shikellamy out of the huddle, 15 on a game clock, 4:26 on the scoreboard and counting. Shotgun formation, double slot. We got a slant, and number 2 for the Braves, just off his fingertips, can't hold on. Paul and Bainbridge on the coverage.
Yeah, Balestrini, I guess is his name, quarterback. He threw that on a rope there. That was a little low. He rocketed that in there. Receiver couldn't get his hands. Well, he got his hands on it, but couldn't corral it.
A little low. If it had been higher, he may have caught it and had some run in the middle. I don't know. So the clock stopped. 4:13 in the quarter. Shikellamy 3rd and 4. Big down here. Braves need a first down. They need to get back, and if they don't get back with something here, we can pretty much call it over. Just gets it off. Quarterback pump fakes, and he has to pull it back down, and he is.
The ball comes out there at the end. I think looks like they called him down, though. That was very nice.
He was sacked, and 27 for the Braves came up with it anyway, so it's 4th down. Braves now will punt. Looking back at that last time, but the Braves probably should have gone for it. We talked about that. They didn't. Shamokin got a touchdown out of it, and that could have been the whole story. Had they gone for it, made it.
Yeah, that was kind of a coward move there. You don't win by winning a coward.
Yep. You got to play to win, not
to lose.
Not to see how much you can keep the score down. Okay, nice snap on a punt. Up the middle, almost coming in for the block was Paul. And it bounces inside 40 down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Rolls dead. And so 3rd quarter, Shamokin on defense. Shamokin with the ball, rather. 3:21 in the quarter, 34-13. Shamokin will probably see a heavy dose of the run here. Maybe pass only when they need to, which would probably be what you want to do.
Yeah, I think definitely passing it is the right move still.
Well,
Frash was talking to the defense a little bit there after the play. It looks like he might be a little bit fired up.
Okay, so now I think we're going to see a dose of Madden here, though. Okay, here goes Madden on the right side, and he's running with a little bit more intensity right now. He gained some yards. See where they mark it. About a 4-yard lane.
Out of
4-yard.
34.
Okay, gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Okay, so Shamokin. Okay, Delbo
again.
Delbo sneaks out here, gets the catch, and it's another nice gain.
Nice stiff arm there. He put quarterback actually out there, pull him down from the stiff arm, but that was still definitely a statement power move there, right into the face of the quarterback.
So he gained he went from the 34. So about a 20-yard catch. Delbo is probably up around 160, 170 yards receiving right now. Okay, it surprised me that they're putting it in the air, but I guess, you get your foot on the pedal.
Got to stay aggressive.
Okay, long count. Handoff goes to Frash off the right side. He's tripped up in the backfield behind the line by number 24. Shikellamy guy comes in, gets a handle on him.
Gage Wolf there on a tackle in the backfield. Diagnosed that one really well.
But clock's running, 2:30 and counting. They get out of this quarter with a 3-score lead.
Yeah, I think one more score would pretty much put it away here. Even with their Shikillamy's passing, high-flying offense, so, I don't see it happening if they score here.
So, 2nd and 10. Goes to Madden up the middle. There's a flag thrown in there at the end of the play. We'll see what that is.
Like I said, it will probably be a holding. That's usually what is called down there in the middle. Yep, they're bringing it back already.
Okay, so Shamokin, that's not a good penalty. There should not be a hold on a running play in the middle like that.
Yeah, that really puts you behind the chains there.
A quick hitter doesn't seem like that should happen. Okay, so clock 2:07, 3rd quarter. Shamokin up 34-13. 2nd down, 21.
Definitely, I would definitely like to see a pass here.
Well, they're going to probably think about running some clock at the quarter over with, or they want to get the first down. We'll see what their thoughts are here.
Yeah, looks like Hainasi calls a timeout, wants to talk it over a little bit.
I'm sure.
Maybe call 2 plays while they're over there just in case they get a big gain, want to get on them real quick, catch them on their heels.
I'm sure quarterback Nye is saying, let me throw the ball down to Delbo because he's been getting open.
Yeah, I would if I were him.
Get him out on an island, and he's one of the receivers that at least has a little bit of height.
Yeah, Zolkowski's also pretty tall. He had a pretty good first 3 games. He looked like he was going to be the best receiver for the first 2 games. Now, Delbo really emerging. They definitely got a nice 1-2 punch out there in the wideouts.
Okay, so we have some people helping us out here. We had Josh Bayshore last week. We had Kate Amato from our department of what's that department
AV
called?
department.
The AV department stands for what? You know what that stands for.
Audio visual.
Audio visual. Yep. And
most important department in the school.
Most important department in the school. My granddaughter Mara was in there. You know her.
Sure do.
She's now at Susquehanna. We're proud of her. And 15's back to pass. He's got a guy open down the field. Frash hauls it in.
I love the play call there. Brett might have been, let's check it out in the replay here. Brett might have been past the line of scrimmage when he threw that there, but they did not call it. Yeah, that's very close, but yeah, a few steps behind Frash, but he was so open it didn't matter. Nice catch by Frash. Running back, he has great hands for a running back.
So Nye's got to be closing in a little bit on 300 yards passing here tonight.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely got to be close to that.
Frash has to be close to 100, and Delbo has 170 at least. Okay, Nye under center. Handoff goes to Frash. He's up the middle, and he's still running hard down inside the 10-yard line, I believe, or is that the 15?
Frash is fired up in there. He's doing great.
Inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. All those soccer lines on that field, Jimmy. I can't tell where the ball is sometimes.
Yeah,
they got yellow lines all over and yellow circles. What are they doing on a football field? Just kidding. Soccer is a great sport. My grandson plays soccer. Christian Koklinski and Noah Koklinski is becoming a famous basketball player. So shout out to those 2 guys. Nye, hands off inside, counter to.
Ooh,
is that Frash? Was that
there.
Frash again?
That looked like it was Ian.
Ian Paul, okay.
Yeah,
Ian.
That is certainly something when you see Ian get stonewalled
yes,
like
and
that.
And the guy that hit him has a cramp now. That's his punishment. Yeah. So 59 seconds in the quarter. Shamokin pounding on the door inside, or they're at the 10 now after that 1-yard or 2-yard loss. That guy had a nice hit, but he took the beating on that hit by Ian Paul. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Brett is definitely having a great all-around game. I mean, Delbo has definitely been their best receiver, but I like the way they spread it around. They got it to Micah. They're getting it to Frash.
Do you want to give a shout out to some of our linemen? Of course, they're holding. They're giving protection tonight.
Yeah, they played great tonight.
We're getting some good running.
Pretty sure the starting line is number 68, Hunter Rodarmel. Number 54, Riley Macaluso. I think number 60, John Kodak. 62, Garrett Kitchen. And maybe 56, Delroy Wolf.
Okay, linemen don't get much recognition. I was a lineman in high school, and we don't want any recognition, but a name now and then, just throw us a bone now and then is great.
Yeah, if the lineman name isn't being called, that's a good thing.
Yes.
In the course of the game.
So the backs and receivers and the quarterback, they should all be giving steak dinners to the linemen.
Yeah, they certainly deserve it.
For all the protection they get.
Getting those free dinners on Thursday nights before the games.
All right, so Shamokin, at the end of this third quarter, pounding on the door at the 10-yard line. Split right, wing left, split backs. Handoff goes to Madden. He's dancing and diving and driving, and he's getting close to a score. And there's a whole pile of Braves that stop him at about the 3 and push him back to about the 6-yard line. Actually,
I'm super impressed by his patience there. Look at the way he follows Ian block. He puts his arm out. He's just grinding. Yeah, that was a very impressive run by Madden.
Yeah, he runs with his eyes and his hand. He sort of puts his hand out there on the back of the lead blocker.
He certainly does. A lot of stiff arms, a lot of following his blockers. That's what
Okay.
you got to do.
Game clock at 17, play clock at 15, and game clock at 21. So they have to get this play off. They hand it off to Madden at the middle. He may score. He does.
He keeps those legs churning.
He gets hit, and the legs keep moving. That's what they tell you to do. And he drives it into the end zone, and that's his second running touchdown of the night.
Yeah, that was an impressive run. He was contact looks like about the 4-yard line there, just carried the defender all the way into the end zone. Great run there.
So a beautiful drive by the Indians, closing out this quarter. And I look up, I see a big full moon above the scoreboard. My grandchild Blair loves the moon. She's only 1.5, and every time I hold her at night, she's there, moon, moon. I have to go show her the moon.
Yeah, it's a beautiful night tonight for football.
Great play, and the kick is good. Osaski's almost automatic. Missed that one a little bit to the right.
Yeah, he short-legged that one a little bit, but, hey, went through. That's all that matters.
So that gives him how many on the night? 5?
I think 4.
4.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it might be 5, actually.
5, yes.
Yep.
He gets one more extra point. He has a touchdown. So
yeah,
good job, Osaski.
We scored 6 touchdowns. That's very impressive.
All right, so after 13-0 score early in the game, all Shikellamy, Shamokin has been awesome turning things around with the passing game being its most effective night, running game now coming to its own tonight.
Yeah, I think that drive was really the nail in the coffin there. No way I see them coming back from huge deficit here.
No, I'm pretty sure maybe after a series here we're going to see some of the younger guys getting a lot of playing time, and everybody else will get ready for next week.
Yeah, anytime you can get your younger guys in and get some experience, that's definitely going to help you in the future.
Okay, ball caught at the 20-yard line. He's running at the middle, a lot of room. Okay, so again, you got to cover that. He runs it out to the 40, which has been pretty much where Shikellamy been, except for the last time.
Yeah, another decent boot there by Carson. Looks like Baza in on the tackle again. He's really impressed on special teams tonight.
I think
he's finding a way to make an impact on the game.
I think they need to do a little bit of what you suggested, though, with some squib kicks, figured in there a little bit.
Yeah, I might have to suggest that to him later on, but
so Shamokin,
you do what the coaches tell you.
Shamokin at home again next week against Central Mountain, which is going to be a big game. Central Mountain.
Yeah, I think that'll be a great game, man.
Okay, Shikellamy up the middle with the handoff. He gets about 6 yards, 5 or 6 yards.
Yep, and that'll be the last play of the quarter.
Okay, so at the end of 3, 41-13 Indians. Again, Shamokin with the fine comeback, and after they come back, they pour it on. A couple people having some great games tonight, including Frash, Delbo, Nye, and now Madden coming on strong. And Ian playing a great job on defense and getting some tough carries as well.
Yeah, great games all around. After that first quarter, a little disastrous, but they really buckled up their chin strap after that and got after it.
Okay, so the school, Shamokin area, has been doing a great job, okay? COVID, we're still very safe from COVID. We're doing a great job. Teachers are doing a great job. Cleaning desks in between classes. Everybody's wearing their masks. Kids are coming to school. They're doing their work. A pretty nice atmosphere. Very, very busy. The day just goes flying by. Mrs. Rosnock said, Mr. Bailey, you better give me a shout-out.
I'm sure it's a very tedious job for the teachers.
I run in and I see these teachers, and they say, please say my name. So happy birthday to Mrs. Kozer. She's now 37 today, I think.
Happy birthday, Mrs.
Miss
Kozer.
Sahanic, I think her birthday's tomorrow. She'll be 62, I believe.
I'm not going to comment on those ages there. I have no idea.
I was not really good in math, so. Okay, Shikellamy pitches to the outside. He makes a nice cut back inside, almost to midfield, to about the 48-yard line. And Shikellamy probably trying to see what they can do on the ground here. Quarterback still in there. I see a couple of new jerseys for Shikellamy. 11:39 and counting in the quarter, in the game. Okay, so Shikellamy under center, split back, swing T formation, handoff goes to number 27. He gets the first down, makes a nice 10-yard run, about an 8-yard run, first down.
He fell forward there for a few extra yards.
Into Shamokin territory.
You love them still keep fighting, even though they're down and basically out of this game.
Yeah, Shamokin likes to see the clock running.
Yeah, I don't think the mercy rule has gone into effect yet. Pretty sure that's 35 points
35.
until it goes into effect. So
Yep.
not quite yet, but
They
game
need
certainly I think will still speed up even without this clock.
Yeah, with Shikellamy just content to be running the ball here.
Yeah.
First and 10. Wing T, hands off. Nope, he hands off. Yes, 24 off the right side. No gain. Gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. Looks like
Gage Wolf again on the carry for the Braves.
58 over there on the tackle. Number 2 on the tackle. Okay. 58 and 2 for the Indians. All right, so Shikellamy content to run the clock. Second and 10, 10-20 and counting. Quarterback rolling left, and he's being chased by a slew of smoking players. Okay.
Good pursuit there by Corey Adams. Let him get outside a little bit, but you got him in the backfield. Definitely slowed him up. Allowed Ian Paul to get there, force him out of bounds. Great play there on defense.
Yes, those, like you said, those two characters got over there and made a nice stop for about a 4-yard loss, almost 5-yard loss.
They sure did. It looks like 3rd and 14 now.
Clock still running, 9:44 counting. Shamokin 41-13. It is 3rd and 14 for the Braves out of the huddle.
Probably going to be a heave downfield. Got to be ready for that. Still playing pretty close to the line of scrimmage and don't like that move, but
Shamokin still with their starting D in there. Back to pass. And he is.
Ooh.
Okay, quarterback was getting hit, let it go, got smashed, but the ball is caught
Yeah, that
for a
went
beautiful gain.
right off the hands of Tyler Wary there. He was in perfect position for the interception. Like he fires. Wow, that was extremely lucky. I don't think that pass would have been accurate, and until Tyler Wary, he got it with both hands there, tipped it right into the arms of number 36 Fitzgerald there for the Braves. Pretty nice gain down there.
Shikellamy quarterback doing a nice job. He held that ball and he took a hit after it by 2 or 3 Shamokin players, put him on his back, but completed it. And Braves 1st and 10 inside the 30. Handoff goes to that was Simcoe. But about 3 or 4 Shamokin Indians on the stop, and he looks like he has another cramp. He's laying on the ground. He's been cramping up. Okay.
That 3rd down play was just another example of why playing so close to the line of scrimmage against a passing team like this is not always a great idea. I think they definitely made some adjustments earlier. They have certainly done a lot better against the pass than they started out doing, but got to stay disciplined.
Okay, so the running back, definitely a cramp. He's being stretched out. They need to be having their packs of mustard or their pickle juice, Jimmy. I told you about that.
Yeah, you certainly have.
If they have some of that, that takes the cramps right away. So.
Have you talked to the coaches about that yet, getting that on the sidelines?
I would think that they would know that. I don't know. But, no, I didn't get a chance to say anything to them. But
I think you should put your own jar of pickle juice on our sidelines.
I'm going to
label it Mr. Bailey's.
We're going to mark
pickle
it
juice.
Cramp juice or cramp-free liquid. I don't know what we were going to call it. Anyway, you market it. I'll produce it.
Cramp away, something like that.
Cramp away. Don't be fickle, drink some pickle.
There you go.
All right, so the running back is up off the field, and if you ever got a cramp, it's like a little knot in your calf or your thigh in the back or whatever, your hamstring, and they really do hurt. Ian Paul had one last week, and I was joking to him all week. I said he looked like he was in super pain and whining and crying, and here it was just a little cramp.
Yeah, I remember seeing him writhing on the ground there. They are painful. I mean, they're not effective, like they don't linger long term, but in the moment they are definitely painful.
It's nice at the end of the game that you can talk a little bit humorously. Oh, Shikellamy, he breaks up the middle, 24, nice run. Back and forth, shifty, and they get a score here.
Yeah, looks like some announcers jinxed there.
So
Gage Wolf on the about 25-yard carry there. Looks like Delbaugh had a chance on him at the end to get him down. he powers through. They let him in.
Got to give credit to Shikellamy. You know, they're down 41-13 and punched that one in from him. Was a nice drive.
Yeah, certainly. They kept churning there. I mean, credit to them. You always want to try to get a drive in, get something to feel good about with your first team offense before you put your backups in there.
Okay.
They did a good job of doing
Nice kick,
that.
it looks like. And they are up to 20, so we have a 21-point Indian lead, 8:32 in the game. Comfortable, but that was too easy.
Yeah, it certainly was.
For the Braves to get that one in there.
I'll tell you what, their kicker is a boot. All of his extra points have been above the post there. That's impressive.
He's got a pretty powerful leg, it looks like. Kicks him high and far. Okay, so Indians with a comfortable 3-score lead. Probably are, even though they have that little bit of a lead, I'm sure Coach Hynoski was not really happy as the defense walked over or jogged over.
Yeah, we talked about how last season they had a similar lead to this and blew it at the end. So I think he's definitely got to keep your starters in there still for at least one more drive, just to make sure.
Yeah, how many minutes were left when was it a lot longer than this?
I was not watching that game last year, but it certainly wasn't. It wasn't much. It wasn't much time left on the clock. So got to stay definitely.
Oh yeah, something like that happens.
Focused here,
then you say, like, you don't want to be saying later, how did that ever happen? Because
looks like they might be going for the onside kick here, and they don't. They kick it deep.
So I believe you're going to see Shamokin running the ball, running clock.
Yeah, I would think so.
Cedar hung up. You got to go down there.
Yeah, tough
the
run
ball
there.
come out, but they
There
said
it
he
is
was
again.
down. Yes. Okay, so you get hung up there. That's dangerous. You're
Yeah,
right.
it's happened several times tonight. Just trying to stay up a little bit too long, and the ball's gotten punched out several times. That could definitely hurt them in closer games. Got to go over that in practice this week.
That came out again. So when you watch the NFL, they show those replays in super slow motion, and then you can see right before they hit the ground, it comes out.
Yeah.
And these in high school, you really don't have that. So once they make that call, it's made.
Really relying on the ref's judgment there. There's really nothing you can do if they get it wrong.
I'm sure he was down there, but like I said, you can't tell. Okay, I'm sorry, split backs. And we have Madden around the left side. He cuts back to the middle, and he gets a first down and then some.
Good balance there from Madden. He almost went down on his knees. He stayed up at the very end. That was good. Got a first down right off the bat.
Yeah, I think Madden's running with the intensity that he wants another score. It looked like it on that play.
Yep.
He's not ready to quit, hang it up for the night. So
the other team knows you're going to run it, and you can still do that. It's impressive. It's going. Yeah. It's a good night.
And the clock's running. So it seems like Madden is getting stronger as the night goes on here.
That's what the best backs do.
And that's what happens. They give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball. That's what they want. And he just keeps rolling. Okay, handoff goes to Madden again, out to the right. He gets outside, down the sidelines, and he gets another nice first down gain here.
Forced out of bounds, but another first down. Yeah, that's very impressive that they're still continuing to get first downs when the defense knows what they're doing.
So
they're
Shamokin,
really breaking their spirit here.
I think Shamokin would have to be over 400 yards for the night easily.
Oh, yeah, their offense has definitely been extremely explosive.
And, again, that was after a very slow non-yardage first quarter. Okay, so Shamokin 1st and 10 at the Braves 47-yard line. Wing right, split backs, Nye under center. Handoff goes to 34. Madden again up the middle. He's breaking tackles, and he gets looks like another first down.
Yeah, wow, this very impressive blocking and running here.
So Madden runs for 3 straight first downs.
First down, yeah.
So
that is a killer for the defense.
Just those 3 carries are like almost 40 yards he gained in those 3 carries alone. Clock running, 6:52. 20 seconds on the on the play clock. Nye will probably look at it. They'll probably let it run down. He's looking around. They're standing around.
He needs to keep running until they stop it.
So Nye playing very mature quarterback here tonight.
He certainly has. He looks like a veteran there.
Takes a snap right near the end of the clock. Fresh gets to the left, and he is brought down for no gain. Maybe lost the yard.
I think Nye actually has 5 touchdown passes tonight. That's extremely impressive for 4th ever start.
Yes. Hope you guys are enjoying the game out there. We have some people showing the slow motion. I'm sorry, the instant replay. I don't know if we have slow motion on our instant replay, do we?
I don't think so.
Okay, so we want
We got to get Ben on that.
Dr. Amato to work on that, please. Then we have Rummel, Mr. McDevitt upstairs on the camera crew doing an excellent job. And we're just sitting here having a good time. Madden breaks it outside, and this time only about a 3 or 4 yard gain. But again, running very smooth and hard.
Yeah, certainly.
And also running the clock out.
I'd like to see multiple camera angles next game. What do you think?
I think we should have that, yes.
Yeah, I think we need to get the AV department on that.
And maybe get Mr. Ben down on the sidelines, with a clipboard or something to look like he's doing something.
Yeah, we could go down to him, maybe some sideline reporting, some injury reports, something like that.
All right, so Shamokin, running clock, 5:11 and counting. Play clock down to 8, 9 now under center. Slot left, wing left. Pitch out goes to Madden. He's going off the left side. He's got a lot of room over there. And cuts it back before he gets to the sideline. And it looks like he's close to a first down. We'll see where they mark it. It'll either be first
impressive
or
run there. Everyone just kind of stopped. I wasn't sure what happened. I thought it might have been a fumble or something like that. But Madden just stopped in his tracks and cut back. Wow, nice cut back there.
Why did they bring it? Oh, there's a flag. They're bringing it back. So we're going to replay third down here.
Yeah, he sat, looks like number 8. He sat him right down. That was an impressive juke.
So this is a big penalty. Looks like a 15-yarder. Probably a hold.
Yeah, holding. They called holding.
So they got a holding penalty. Shamokin back 3rd and 18, 19.
Yeah, the way you've been running the ball, you could pick this up even running it.
Oh, yeah. They probably
I still wouldn't risk passing with only 4 minutes here.
Right. I mean, it'd be nice to get the first down on a
Yeah,
pass, but
you don't need
you're
it.
playing smart. You get the first down, big deal, but you got to get another minute or 2 off the clock here. Handoff. Oh, we got to blow it dead before the snap.
It looks like they were just going to get it off. Hajnowski plays it safe, calls a timeout before the play.
Okay, so Shamokin with the timeout. 4:25 in the ball game. 41-20 is the lead. Looks like it's all over but the shouting. And Shamokin will host Central Mountain in a very big game next week. Central Mountain has 2 or 3 wins. They're winning tonight. I think this will be their 3rd win tonight. So
yeah, that's definitely going to be a tough game, I think.
Both teams coming in here at 3-1. Central Mountain has given Shamokin tough games over the last several years, and their program is really improving.
Yeah, last year was a very tough game. We came out with the win, but it came down the wire.
So up to this point, Jersey Shore, and I think now Central Mountain will be the next best team that they are facing this year.
Yeah. Mount Carmel, I think they only played 1 game. I think they lost pretty big to Bloomsburg, so not looking as tough as other years. We'll see if I've heard speculation that they might not even get to play the game.
Yeah,
so
with
we'll
the playoff situation. I don't know. You're right. I heard some of that stuff too. Okay, Nye rolling out. He got a guy down the middle, and he overthrows him, and he had Frash over in the center field.
Yeah,
nobody on him.
Did. Who knows? That might have even been intended for Frash. That was, yeah.
No, I think he was thrown at the 14. That was Miller.
Yeah, bad pass either way.
But had he just lofted it out, I think he had a touchdown pass with Frash. And I'll be hearing that in class. Frash will come in and say, Coach Bailey, I was wide open.
He missed me.
He missed me. And I'll say, do your homework. Don't worry about it.
Now that I think about it, this might be their first punt of the game.
Yeah, because we know Nye's the punter. I don't recall him.
Yeah, I think they've either scored or turned it over every single time they've had the ball so far.
I don't recall Nye. There may have been one. And he booms this one down inside the 15, and it's rolling inside the 5, and it's down to about the 1 or 2 yard line. It's going to be downed.
Nye has been very impressive as a punter, too.
Again, there's so many lines on there. Maybe it's not the 1. Maybe it's the 7. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like about 7.
Where's that yellow
like
soccer
that.
line at on the football field? I don't know.
Soccer is 12 yards out.
Okay.
Actually, no, 18. Yeah.
From the back of the end
Yeah,
zone,
it's
yeah.
the
So it's
18.
the 8 yard line on the playing field. All right. So you kickers got to remember there's an extra 10 yards that you have to count for your
Yep.
your field goal.
Always got to add 17 wherever the ball is when you snap it. On
You probably have
goals.
all that math down.
Oh yeah.
And all right, so Shikellamy with the ball. 1st and 10 inside the 10. 4 minutes left in the game. Handoff goes off the right side, way over there. It's hard to see who's in it.
Quarterback got tripped up on the handoff there. Looks like he still got it to the running back clean. Didn't matter though. Indians were everywhere.
Also tonight, a shout out to my son and daughter, EJ and Tara. EJ, one year he coaxed me into playing fantasy football about 8-10 years ago, and I've been in it ever since. And this year, I'm sort of putting manners on he and his friends.
Speaking of fantasy football, you can finish there.
Okay, anyway, I'm in first place. I'm at 3-0, and they were making fun of me because I drafted like 5 quarterbacks. On my bench, I have like Breeze and Roethlisberger and Rivers.
Not a super conventional strategy.
But I did that to stop the other people from getting good quarterbacks.
That's true.
So now I've been slowly trading them away and just keeping Rodgers and Roethlisberger, and I also have Breeze on my bench. So
I was gonna say, speaking of fantasy, Derek Shikellamy just texted me earlier. I proposed a trade to him, traded away one of my quarterbacks, and he just accepted it. So thanks, Derek.
So what was that move? Who did you trade and who'd you get?
I gave him Josh Allen. I think not exactly. I don't really remember who I got in returns. Maybe Joe Mixon, something like that. I don't know.
Anyway, it's been fun, and when you beat your fellow friends, it's
sure
a lot
is.
more fun.
I
Okay.
wish I had Delbon in fantasy tonight.
Yeah, he'd have gotten you some points.
Oh yeah.
He'd been like a Hopkins or Kamara or something. I have both those guys, and they've been giving me a lot of
Both
points.
of them. Wow, yeah, that's a good team then.
So 3:35 and counting. And the Indians have played an excellent game. I'll tell you what, in the beginning of the game was like, whoa, we better wake up here. And they certainly did. I don't know who kicked him in the butt in the sidelines, but they certainly got one. Probably Coach Hockenbrock was over there, he screams. Sometimes he screams and his voice like squeaks. He got, a big guy like that, and then a squeak comes out, and that probably scared the players. This big husky guy, and he's squeaking, and he probably didn't know what to do. So
yeah,
they
I
went
could
out.
definitely see him doing some butt kicking on the sideline there.
So Coach Henry probably said, "Get him, Hawken," and he did his thing, and
Yep, he's the enforcer over there.
yes. Okay, Shamokin with Shikellamy, 4th down, back to punt at the end zone, gets it. No, he runs up. I thought he was going to take off with it.
Interesting punt.
He ran up 2 steps, and then now it's a punt, goes out to about the 30-yard line.
Kind of like an Australian punt or something there. He took a few extra steps and just hit it.
Yeah, I would think Shamokin, with good sportsmanship, will probably just run some basic plays, let the clock run out.
Yeah, definitely get their backups in there.
I'd be
Looks
surprised.
like I see Boz out there.
I'd be surprised if they would, keep anybody in and try to get another score.
Yeah, I can't see them doing that. I mean, they might score.
Yeah,
Anyway,
now you got the young kids in on both sides of the ball. Now it's like, now it's anybody can do what they want to do. But, when one unit's starters are in and the other. So it's
basically a JV game now.
Yes. So
always good to get the young guys experience, though.
Yes, because they're only one play away from becoming a starter in a lot of cases.
That's exactly right.
So we got Joey Tar out here on the right. Baza at quarterback. I can't tell who the back is. Number 2, is that Wary?
Well, a fumble on the play.
Handoff at the middle. Looks like Shikellamy may have gotten a fumble.
It's about their 4th fumble of the game.
Yep. So one thing that Shamokin didn't do well tonight is hang on to the ball.
Yeah,
they did have
that's true.
Several fumbles. Got some of them back, but did have too many fumbles.
I see number 78, Zach Kinsey, in there for the Indians. Good to see him in there.
So now Shamokin's on defense, and again, some of the same younger players are still in there.
About the same lineup.
I see 53, 17.
42, Mitchell Knowles in there.
Joey's playing defensive back on the other side of the field.
17, Wade Allman.
Allman's in there. number 3 on a defensive end, makes a tackle, comes in.
Nice play at Colton Lynch there.
And is that Colton Lynch? He made
Yep.
a nice play there. He went in, it looked like it was going to be caught inside, but then he bounces back out, makes a nice tackle.
He's very tall as well. He reminds me of Ryder. They both have very similar body types.
What grade is he in?
He's a sophomore.
He's only a sophomore?
Yep.
So Shamokin has a lot of people coming back next year as well.
Yeah, a lot of young guys.
So
they have about 3 or 4 seniors that start.
So
5,
they got 3/4 of their starting lineup coming back.
Yep.
And the people that are right there nipping at their heels to step in for the starters.
A pretty discouraging start for our second-team offense, but our second-team defense has been performing well out there.
Yeah, 2 people out they'll miss will be Ian Paul and Rhode Armel, are both seniors, I believe.
Yep.
So
they both play.
There'll be
ton of snaps both ways.
2
Same
key
with Micah
seniors,
Miller.
and Micah Miller. So there's a couple, but they have a great nucleus.
Certainly do.
To come back with. And the junior high team is doing a great job. Coach Joe Haddock.
They certainly
leading
are.
the junior high. They beat Mount Carmel the other night after
Southern.
being down 2 scores. They beat Southern.
Yep.
So
they won 3 games in 6 days. It's very impressive.
So the junior high team, a young Hockenbrock as the quarterback, doing a nice job, and there's a lot of junior high kids are excited about this season as well. Okay, so Boza, again, I have Mr. Boza in class, and last year he broke an arm, and he's a senior, but he is a decent, aggressive, hard-hitting, young, smaller quarterback, but he's very quick, and I always tell him, I said, you're really smooth out there, your fakes are really good.
Yeah, he does. He plays the quarterback position very smooth. I think that's a good way to describe it. And he also made several plays on special teams today, finding a way to make an impact any way he can for this team. You love players like that.
And Nye has been very durable, but again, it's nice to have a backup that at least can trust to come in and play.
He sure does. He's got a lot of heart out there.
Okay, Shikellamy Braves younger players, very aggressive out there.
17 Wade Allman there with the carry.
Coach Kaiser, I'm sure he has a nice nucleus coming back. Again, they dominated early in this game, and
they did.
And then all of a sudden, Shamokin turned the tables and
flipped right on its head. It looked like it was going to be a very different game.
Flipped the light switch, and from then on in, it was Shamokin.
Yeah, very impressive for the Indians to keep their heads in the game.
54 seconds left. Boza hands off to Wary. He gets outside, gets away from one, and stumbles and gets down to about the 25-yard line, maybe. And I think it's going to be 4th down. Clock's running 39. Probably one more play because 36 seconds on a scoreboard and 28 on the play clock. So they got to run another play.
Yep. Looks like this will be the last play of the game.
And if it's not a pass, you're probably correct. Last play. Okay, takes a knee, and that'll be it.
Good sportsmanship there, taking the knee and running the clock out. Extremely impressive showing from the Indians here.
Yes, Jimmy, it's a great game. Nice seeing you back here again.
Good to be back.
After your little vacation, and we'll hopefully see you back here at Shamokin and Central Mountain next week.
That's the plan.
You can call your mom, tell her to make you some hot chocolate, and I'll tell Diane I'll be home soon.
I'll see what I can do about that.
I want some hot chocolate waiting for me, or you're in big trouble, wife.
So Central Mountain next week. Hope to see all the viewers back again. Have the Indians take on maybe their most evenly matched game of the year.
It's gonna be very interesting. I don't know what kind of offense Central Mountain is running. I'll have to do a little scouting myself and see what's going on there. But as far as records and scores are concerned, it seems like a very, very, very tight, close matchup.
Yeah, it was certainly very refreshing to see them have their best performance of the year so far on senior night, homecoming night, have the most fans here probably you're going to see all season. So,
yeah, it was a very good overall passing and running game, and it was very balanced.
It certainly was.
So we're probably about ready to sign off.
Yep.
So good night, and everybody have a safe trip home. And thank you for everybody who was helping with all this production. You guys do a great job.
Good night from Kent Memorial Stadium.